Okay, guys, we are live. So for those listening at home, welcome to the Dungeon Musings YouTube channel. My name is Kevin Madison, and I will be your friendly, what am I going to be here? Your friendly, I guess, Adeptus Geamicus. Because today we are carrying on with our ongoing campaign, playing Fantasy Flight Games' very cool Rogue Trader Warhammer Fantasy, Warhammer 40K role-playing game. And with me today are the stars of our campaign. We're starting off with an adventure called Into the Maw out of the back of the core rulebook. So if you're joining us, this is session 7, I believe. So if you are joining us this late, I imagine you're not going to be too concerned about spoilers. But I will say that this session will contain spoilers from the adventure in the core rulebook. So if you are intending on playing Into the Maw, then proceed with caution. There will be not only warp terrors ahead, there will also be spoilers. Now, let me introduce you to the stars of the Into the Maw, or at least our Warhammer 40K Rogue Trader campaign. I'll go with the order I've got you guys on the screen here. Why don't you tell us who you are and who you're playing tonight. First up, we've got Jeffrey.
Hey everybody, I'm Jeff, and I'm playing Alessander. He is the ship's Void Master and a bit of a cactus aficionado.
Definitely. Next up is Sean.
Hey, I'm Sean. I'm playing Quinili Aquade. He is a scion of the Aquade family.
Very nice. And last, but certainly not least, is James.
Hi, so I'm playing Regius Benetek, the ship's navigator. The man with the third eye.
Now, last time, guys, we had we saw our heroes. Our explorers in this game. We picked up with you guys having made your way down to what was it? Magoros Prime, the planet in the Magoros system where you were hoping to find. I'll bring us over to there. The information relating to the oh god, when Dave's not able to make it today, so we'll get him out of there. Move you over here to try and find information about or you're trying to learn something about that strange crystalline structure, and then you found that this planet was unlike you expected. It seemed to be inhabited. And what do you remember it being inhabited by?
Orcs, lots of orcs.
Lots of orcs. Yep. A bushel.
Yeah, what is a bushel of orcs? There's a murder of crows. What's
murder of crows? Oh, it's a warg. It's a warg of orcs.
That's right. That's right. Good call. Good call. That's right.
Last session saw our explorers trying to make their way back. You had, for 2 sessions now, you've been blasting your way, trying to get back. And unfortunately, due to, excuse me, extremely rude, we have a huge temperature swing coming in tonight, so I can feel, I got to make sure I take some drugs tonight so I can play tomorrow morning. I can feel a migraine itching in. You guys ran into not only one, but a second set of orcs after somebody critically failed their stealth check. So
that's right.
Yes,
indeed.
Now I'm looking back to see where we are for you being on fire. Remember, at one point, Alessander would have had to have made an agility check. Oh yeah, here we are. So he's on fire, and then Alessander made a successful check to put himself out. It looks like.
Oh, that's right.
I'm going back. Yeah, because being on fire is not great, and it's hard to put yourself out. You think it's like like in other games where it's like, I'll spend a round and I lose in a round. It's like, no, you got to make a hard agility check. Yeah. And it's not great. So that things have gotten a bit out of hand, thanks in part to our navigator going down and a a flamer wielding orc intent on trying to scorch you guys. And where is he? Oaks, what burn it? Here we go. That guy. That feller. Love it.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm a Eldar player. I think through and through. But the boy, I love the look of the orcs in 40K. They are a lot of fun. Okay.
Is Regius just out of Quinili's sight? He's on there. I'm just asking.
Regius is right there. He's fallen behind a rock. I think you. What was it you were hit by? Were you shot by this dude up here?
I see him now.
Yeah, I was shot by, I think, the guy.
And I think you guys have your little like bead communicators, your comm units or Vox units, don't you?
Yeah. Let's see. That sounds.
I mean, he's within
right.
shouting distance anyway. But I imagine if you looked over, Captain, you would see that the navigator is no longer returning fire.
Yeah, not moving.
Okay, let me see here.
Microbead. I have a microbead on my sheet.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm just looking for.
I thought most of you guys
kit.
start with one. Yeah.
Is there like a stabilize in this game?
I've got one.
There's first aid.
I think I can use a fate point to get 1d5 hit points back.
Oh, there we go.
Obviously.
Yeah. So you just need to stall to the start of the next episode.
Right.
Okay.
Those helpful eyes on the sheet come into play a little bit.
Oh yeah, of course. I don't need to look it up, right? Because there's the rules. These sheets.
It's always a good reminder.
If you've given the fate points back, then I can use one.
Yeah, you got all your fate points.
At least get myself above 0.
You start with each session with a full amount. So
nice,
let me see here. I need to test and see if did I must have cleared. Yeah, I must have cleared the initiative order last time, huh?
All the orcs went away. That's why.
Yeah, you guys did shoot one of the orcs. I was watching the session.
Quick thinking, James.
There was a great shot, a really fun bit of the rules mechanics where your weapons, because they're so powerful and they're so high tech, you can shoot through cover. And you shot, I don't know if you remember, you nearly shot an orc's leg off shooting through stone. So.
Oh yeah.
Well,
the hell pistol's very fun.
Yeah, most definitely. All right, so then, guys, let's do this. Let me add the orcs back on here. I'll add the flamer in separately from these guys. There we go.
And do we need to roll?
Yes, we will need to roll for the next round of combat. So everyone click on your token first, and then click on initiative, please. And then we'll go through and find out.
Initiative is combat tab, bottom right.
There we go. Yeah, I love these sheets. And I was reminded by my fuck up last time, I will not be doubling the orcs' dodge scores any longer. So I will be using the default. Oops. Oops.
There I am.
Okay, here we go. Now, let's see here. So the orcs, 1d10 plus their dodge bonus. Here we go. Here we go, guys. The orcs. I looked in both the kind of like adversary book for this game and for Only War to see if there was some other like more troop level orcs for you, and this is kind of it. These are the troop level orcs. Everything else is more horrible and more dangerous.
Yeah.
So, okay, so the free boot. Here we go. All right, so I got a 7 with him, and I got a 10. All right. All righty. So then, first up, Regis. What are you doing? I don't think it's an action to spend any fate points.
No, so I'll go and do that, and I need to roll. Yeah. Okay, so that gets me just above 0.
Nice. Is it 3 plus 1?
It's a D5.
Just it's a flat D5. Okay, that's a cool mechanic. I like that. All right. So you, Regis, what we see is you on the ground, kind of sputtering. So you still have your full round of actions. You are prone right now. So what do you want to do?
Well, prone's not so bad, I think. I think
stand up tall now.
Crawls underneath that space cactus.
I guess I'll shoot at this. I'll shoot this guy who's coming up
because
behind me.
you were unconscious for a time there, you would have fallen prone. You would have dropped your weapon.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll pick it up and then I'll shoot this.
Kevin,
guy
I think you already asked this, but what put Regius down again? Remind what happened to him? He got shot by
I think he was shot by a full or semi-auto from one of the shooters.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I think I believe it was
probably the guy on the top of the cliff, right?
Yeah.
I think he's the only guy who could see me at the time.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Oh. Okay.
So can I see the guy who's north of me?
You can, and more importantly, you can hear him quite clearly. I'm just checking to see I know I've got the combat actions. I just want to remember if readying a weapon. It's a half. Okay, perfect. So you think it's a single shot? You grab it and go right ahead.
Well, I think I'll probably just keep my head down.
Okay.
And I'll crawl to be out of sight of the. If you can imagine it, out of sight, the guy on the cliff.
Sure.
And I'll keep my eyes ready for this guy north of me to come out.
Now, remind me, when the modifiers come up, does it ask you for the adjective that describes it, or do they ask you for the flat for the number, or is it both?
Both.
Both.
No. It just says no. It takes you through the questionnaire.
Yeah, and the
what
question
range is it? What is?
When you ask for the difficulty, does it give it by name or by number, or both?
Oh, I forget. For a normal task,
let's try this, because what I'm going to get you to do is roll a concealment check for us.
Oh, well, in that case, don't worry.
We'll make it easy. No, you got great cover, though. The thing is, you're very small, you are prone, and you got both a rock and that big space cactus behind you. So I'm going to give you, what I was going to say, and we'll make it easy at plus 30.
Okay, so it's concealment, I think, is a skill, right?
Yeah, yes. So, and then I don't remember whether it prompts you for... Oh, my God. You're a 94.
It's, no, it just asks you for the percentage.
Just after the percentage, then I won't give you the descriptor for. I'll just give you the flat number. Then that's what I wanted to know, is whether I needed to memorize the, 10 adjectives that are in there. It's like playing Marvel superheroes all over again. I love it. Speaking of which, I think that book comes out fairly soon too. Now that the year's flying by, the new Marvel game comes out quite soon. But I think what happens, Regis, is in your hurry to go along there, it's not going to count towards your ammo, but you accidentally fire off like I think the captain may want to have a word with the navigator about trigger discipline, because there's a huge flash as part of the. That's a really bad failure. So I think part of the tree kind of flashes up, and you can hear one of the orcs say, "Oh, it's over there. Go get him." Then it is Captain Aquare. So on the upside, Captain Aquare, you're like, oh shit, did he go down? And then there's a flash of fire, and he has apparently gone up. Sorry, was something else, James?
Can I use my half action to aim?
Well, the half action was to pick up the gun.
Sorry, and the other half action.
Was the move, wasn't it? Weren't you?
Oh, okay.
Is it scampering behind? I can't remember.
No, fine. No.
Hold on. Moving might not be a thing.
That's fine. No, that's good.
It's a good reminder. I can't remember if...
I'll keep out to... I've just moved to be behind that rock. Yep, that's fine.
Movement is either a half or a full action as well. Okay, then it is Captain Aquare. What are you doing?
All right. I think I am... Well, since Regius is obviously fine... I think I'm going to, I'll go ahead and take on this guy, because he's got me flanked.
So remember, he is about 25 feet up. He's going to have a huge amount of cover. Like, basically, if you don't get a headshot on him, you're shooting through rock. because like you're up definitely. You're about 6 meters up, but he's another 50 feet up. So.
Gotcha.
And then just because of like from where Alessander is, he doesn't have quite as much to go through. But think of how far back he must be from where you are. Well, you know what? It is along the edge there, though. Hold on. If you hit him in the head, the right arm, or the torso, then it doesn't hit any. So it doesn't affect your to hit modifier. It determines how much AR he may have, I think it's armor rating in this, based on where you hit him. If you hit him in the other things, you're shooting through several feet of solid rock.
Gotcha. And how high does this go? Is these rocks right here?
That one right there, that goes up about probably about 50 or 60 feet. These are big, tall hoodoos. So they sedimentary pillars that have had stuff kind of worn around.
So if I did go that way, it could be some cover against him eventually if I kept going that way. Maybe. Right?
Yeah.
I will I'm gonna actually I'll shoot for this guy.
Okay, so you see him coming around and you spin around.
Yeah.
I think shooting him is an excellent idea.
Yeah, as a clear shot. Now, what's a range for him? Does that put you at half?
Looks like 12 meters, and my weapons range is 30 meters.
I'll put some at short range then, because it's half your range.
Okay.
So you fill out your task form now.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see. Anything else I need to decide? I think I'm okay here. I guess. So short range is plus 10, right?
Yes. But it'll add that when you make your attack roll.
I'm just debating whether to go to single or semi. I guess I'll go.
Yeah, do you aim and go for the one shot? You may remember that these guys are pretty tough as well.
Yeah.
They are. They are the size of and not quite as durable, nor is their armor as impressive as, but they're as big as Space Marines, as the Emperor's Angels.
Right. We're going to start off with a single shot. I'll aim.
Okay. So that's another plus 10.
Yeah. Range is short. Single shot. No other modifiers, right? I don't have a height thing.
No other modifiers.
Okay.
No.
All right.
So here we go. Come on. Oh, it's so close.
So close.
You want to spend a fate point and re-roll that?
Oh, it's so early. But
You got 5 though.
I do. Sure. Let's get that. Let's do that. All right. Let's see.
I will point out as well, I believe that all of you would have, with whatever XP you gained last session, you would have been spending that in the second tier. Because I believe you guys reached second tier last session, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So go ahead and make your second attack. There you go. Oh!
No bueno.
So close. All right. So then it is Flamer Orc. His turn. So he's going to once again shoot at you there, Alessander. And I believe the way it works is you need to make an agility check to avoid getting hit. And then if you are hit, you need a second agility check to avoid catching on fire. Because flamers are amazing. Let's see here. Hold on. Flamer. Hold up. Let me.
Come on.
Here we go.
Well, I guess I'll spend a point to try and avoid this damn.
So do you want to? Yeah. First, do you wish to? No one is on fire currently. Alessander rolled to put himself out last time. So Alessander, do you want to spend a fate point and re-roll that?
Yeah. Let's try and not get on fire this time.
Okay. Now, what else? Hold on. Before we go on, what else can you do with your fate points beyond that? Let's just refresh our memories.
Heal. Is there a handout for it?
If you hover over it, it'll tell you.
Yeah, that little eye.
Plus 10 to a
Next to the
test
right-
before.
Yep.
Instantly recover from being stunned.
Yes.
Nice.
Okay. So, Alessandro, you finish putting yourself out. You poke out again, and you can see that orc is there. And this jet of flame comes out at you, and you duck behind that rock once again. It washes over it, but somehow you manage to not, apart from some singeing, no actual damage. And then it is Alessandro's turn. What are you doing?
I am gonna fire at that guy. So with my hand cannon.
Okay, so the hand cannon, I think, has a limited range. I think that is medium range for it. If I recall.
It's 35 is the range.
35. Is it really? Because that's short range then.
Yep.
Okay, so that's short range.
Okay, so attack. No aim. Short range. Submit.
Are you trying to fire more than once, or
No, just a single shot because I want to move.
Ah, got it. Okay. Nice. Squarely in the left leg. So that is, he can try and dodge, but he only has a 15% chance of doing so because I'm not cheating any longer. No dodge. Go ahead and roll damage.
Nice. Nice.
Nice. Okay. One hit. Oh, minimum.
It doesn't even get through his toughness. So you hit him in the leg, and you realize it's, it hits, but he doesn't seem to hurt him whatsoever. You said you wanted to move as well? You going to do a half move?
Yeah, which is 4 squares.
Okay.
1, 2. I want to move so that behind this rock to have cover from the guy up high.
Oh, got
Nice.
it.
Like try and get cover from that guy at least.
Yep. Okay,
Yeah.
then it is Shooting Orc's turn. Oh, boy. All right, so we got this guy. He's going to move and shoot. That's one of the great things about orcs. Their ballistic skill is just terrible. You just get lots of them.
Right. And they're tough.
And they're
Don't go
tough.
away.
Yeah, they're tough as all get out. Don't worry, guys. You're going to be able to recover teeth from them. Which is currency among the orcs.
Right.
All right, so he's going to 1, 2, 3. Start moving forward. It's the range to Regis. All right, Regis. Now, I think there is a penalty to hit someone who's prone. It isn't like the hit location thing. Let me see here. Here we go. Yeah, -10 to hit a prone target. And the range, the Shupa, is... so that is short range then. So it balances out. I have... Oh, and it's inaccurate. So I have a whopping 10% chance to hit Regis. I will give you some cover on the left side as well. It sounds like that's sort of what would be covered by here. Holy smokes! He misses,
Close.
but not by much. So there's rock and stuff is blown away from just above your head. The other orc that's next to him is going to say, "Oh, you're shooting it!" 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's just walking forward. He cannot make an attack. This guy will, walk 2, 3.
Oh, there's 2 of them over there. Shoot.
Oh, did you not see him?
The 2 guys up there? No, I knew there was one. I didn't see the other.
Oh, shoot. Yeah. Dynamic lighting. I love it. So he walks over. He's going to try and shoot you, Alessandro. You're going to get the benefit of cover from that guy from like the left side, so left arm, I'll say 50% chance of miss with the torso, and then the left leg if he hits you. Okay. So, and again, it's a 10% chance of hitting. That is not going to do it, and that actually might jam. No, not quite as bad. Wait, is 96 to 100 when the critical fail happens in this game? I seem to remember it being fairly high. I thought we checked that last time.
Let's see. I mean, it depends on the quality of weapon, right?
These are
wrong?
not good. So
Gotcha. That would be under playing the game?
yeah, I think it's playing the game. That's where I'm going. Here we
Combat.
go. I'm just checking for degrees of success. Let's see here. Okay. Let's see your skill tests. Not in there. If anyone's watching this on a like session by session basis, it's just looking like every session we completely forget how to play this game.
Right.
For those listening at home, we only haven't had an opportunity to play this. It seems like every month, so that is why we are having semi-relearn.
How come these guys never pick up on the rules?
Exactly. There's something wrong with these guys. They have like a fucking Etch-a-Sketch memory. Like, don't worry, guys. I
Pretty
learned
much.
it. Forgot it. Here we go. Weapon jams. A 96 to 100 unmodified jams. So this guy he comes up and and you hear a click, click, click. Oh. So he's got to do something about it. Then the guy above you, Alessander, because he saw movement closer to him, he is going to try and shoot you. It's a basic. Oh, he can stand still and he can fire. Oh, full auto. So he's going to do that. Full does plus 20. And so plus 20, so he's going to have it's inaccurate. So it's 30, 40 because of the thing. So I have a 40% chance of hitting. Here we go. Pop, 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 pop. Miss. So again, this thing's firing from on top. Pop, 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 pop. And it almost seems like every bullet has a different caliber to it as well, too. It's so bizarrely put together. And that is it from the orcs. So, guys, we're at the end of round 1 for this session. We're on to round 2. Everyone click on their token.
Right.
And go ahead and roll initiative. Okay. It's initiatize. Ooh, did well for the orcs this turn.
Yes.
Not for the flamer, though. Okay. There we go. That's almost everybody. What are we waiting on? Oh, Regis. You're awake now. So you click on your token and click on initiative.
Yeah, somehow I'm not able to click on the token. Come on, come on. Okay, let me try again.
Oh, you're on the arrow. The measuring.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
I'm measuring. That's what it is. Okay. Regular. Come on. Combat. Initiative.
We got orc fans in the chat. We're cheering for the flamer.
Actually, I roll a 12. Cool.
Nice.
Finally, I'm getting 2 good rolls in a row.
All right. So, Regis, you're up first. What are you doing?
I will semi-auto the guy direct north of me.
Okay.
As he's got the best shot of me.
So every 2 degrees of success is an extra hit with semi, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So let's...
Come on.
Sorry, let's go get it.
Oh, you know what? Hold on, guys. Before we take the turn, let's give the Aquade guards a chance because I forgot that. So let's do them.
Oh, right.
Yep. And I'll just quickly roll for them. I'll give you. They're going to be acting on a 7 this round, but we have 2 conscious guards who appear to be. One is. Actually, I don't know who. You guys all have variations of green as your colors. So I don't know who's got this one now. Oh, we got a blue guard, and we got an unclaimed guard, and we got a seemingly dead guard. Who wants to control the guard?
Oh, right. You 2 go ahead.
Okay, I'll take the lower one then. I guess that's
Blue?
close to me. Blue, yeah. So what do we roll for those guys?
They have a las gun, and they have a 30% with their ballistic skill.
Oh, is there a sheet to use?
Yeah, they've got a 30% chance of doing no damage.
Exactly. Although one of them got a what do you call it? Did get a hit. I don't think I don't have a character sheet set up for them. I should do that.
Okay, so
you could go to the
roll-
ship. The ship has a crew. If you want to roll a crew test, that's what you're thinking of.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
And I think
It's under orders per body sheet.
the las gun can be fired in I think semi-auto mode if you want to.
So where's that? That's under combat?
Yeah, semi-auto gets you +10 to hit.
Well, we could add a weapon to that sheet, I guess.
Yeah. That
It's under ship. The crew test is under ship. If you want.
Oh, the crew test.
That.
Oh, there, crew test.
Yeah, but just right.
Okay.
We could just add the crew effectively into there. Like it.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Well,
Okay.
for now, I'll just click crew test.
Okay. How about are they firing semi-auto? Semi-auto would be plus 10 to hit.
It's +10, and then you get extra hits if you are lucky. It'd be my go-to skill choice.
So if I click on what ship crew test, does that do it?
Yeah.
Oh, so then the modifier is 10.
Yeah, that's right.
I think so.
Okay.
Oh, I just missed.
So he's firing away, and then James, you want to make your attack for your armsman? Who's he firing at?
I can't see him, so
Hold up.
you can pick for me.
You know what? Let me do this. I didn't, for the purposes today, I didn't want you guys to feel you could see more of the map than what your characters were, but there you go. Can you see with him now?
Okay, cool. So he's which one's he? The unclaimed?
Yes, the guy with no dot on him. What color do you? We'll put green on him for now. And the guy who is dead, we'll put get rid of the dot.
Scroll up.
And here we go. Skull.
Just trying to... Can he see at all? Anybody? I'm just trying to judge with how high the rocks might be.
Yeah, I don't think he. The angle to the orcs over here is kind of cut off by one or both of those rocks. He might not be able to see like the top part, like the arms, the head, and the top of the torso for these orcs. And he can't see this guy. You know what? He can see that guy. He's actually got a clear line of sight through those.
Yeah, let's have him have a shot at that.
Okay.
So he'll do a crew test at +10.
There we go. Not great.
Not great.
No, but it didn't jam though, so there's that. All right, so then we're on round 2 now. That was last round. They got those shots off. Regis, what are you doing?
So I will do a semi-auto burst at the guy north of me.
Okay. You dirty
Let's see.
orcs.
So let's give it a go. Attack. No aim. Short range. Semi-auto.
Come on.
Submit.
Nice. At 2 degrees, so you hit with 2 shots.
Cool. So let's go.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Damage for 2 hits.
Let me see here. We'll see, and the... Nice. All right, so 6 and 9, 7 AP. That's great. All right, so ignore the armor. It's just toughness. My gosh, only one of those actually damages him.
Wow.
Yeah, these things are freaking tough. You guys should engage him melee. Actually, jokes aside, that worked pretty well for Captain Aquare. That power sword of his. Then, it is orc time.
Damn it.
So we got one is going to continue walking forward towards you, Regis. 10% chance of hitting. That is a miss. And then this one's coming over towards you. I got grains on his hat, he says. And again, 10% chance to hit. Miss you, Captain Aquare. And then this guy says, "Who you shooting at? Gonna get you." Misses Aquare guard. And Alessander, he's gonna get... Oh, no, hold on. I'm cheating. That guy needs to clear the jam in his gun, doesn't he? So it would be a ballistic. He hasn't cleared it yet. Come on, you stupid thing.
This guy?
Yep. Here, I'll put a let's see here. A wrench on it. There you go. It's jammed.
Oh, there you go. Nice.
And then on the guy above you, Alessander, I think he's going to just continue firing at you. So it's a 40% chance of hitting. Gets a single hit. But. You're behind a bunch of cover, so let me flip that. That is a 63. 63 hits. Where's my hit location? Area screen. Hit location 63 hits the body, which means I have 50% chance of hitting you. If I roll a 51, I miss you.
Oh, nice.
So it slams into the rock, and I don't know. Rock had a 7 armor piercing. What is your armor?
Armor.
Armor plus your toughness.
Combat tab.
Yeah, on the combat tab.
Right side.
In the torso.
My body. It says a 4 on top and an 8 on the bottom. I don't know what
8.
What that is.
8. There you go.
8 is with your toughness. You take your toughness bonus.
Okay.
Like 10 digit of your toughness, and then add that to it. So that is yeah. So the thing with the shooter, they spew out a shit ton of bullets and whatnot. They have 0 penetration. So it hits, doesn't even get through the well, it's roll damage. I'll use one of these guys here. Let's see. 6 points, doesn't even get through the rock. Hits the rock, and you realize like that could have been your abdomen. You just got shot in. That is it, sadly, for the orcs. Captain Quinali or Captain Aquare, you're up next. What are you doing?
All right.
Captain Quinelli sounds like a rom-com with Nicolas Cage in the 80s or 90s.
Right. So what do I have to do to get to a closer range? So I know. So this is like short, right?
Point blank,
Still?
I believe you need to be within 2 squares.
Oh, you got to be right up there, huh?
It's either 2 or 3 meters. Like you need to be like right on top of them.
I'll go for. I'll stay here, but I'm gonna go semi-auto.
Okay.
On this guy. Yep.
Here we go.
All right. Hang on. Let's see here. No aim. Short range. Semi-auto. And that's it.
There we go. All right. So that would be 2 hits. But let's see if he does not dodge. So that is 2 hits. Go ahead and roll damage for 2 hits, please.
All right.
Oh, that's your plasma pistol too. Yeah, this thing's got a huge AP.
Yeah. Let's see. Multi-hits. Okay, wait. Multi-hits. Okay.
And that's square in the body too.
Okay.
There we go.
Additional hits. I'm filling out forms here. Let's see.
It's okay.
and I don't have any experience with this form because this is the multi-hit form. So...
if you just roll damage, it'll ask you how many hits you have.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if you press the damage button, it should ask you how many hits.
All right. Let's see what happens. Oh, James. Nice. Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, that's more like it.
Nice. All right, so that is 4, 9. All right. 2 hits slam into this thing's chest. Oh, that burns! It burns! Did not like it. All right. Then it is Alessander's turn. What are you doing, Alessander?
Okay. I'm gonna shoot at the fire guy again.
Okay.
So
I think you're still in short range. Yep, just barely.
No, I guess I already have cover, so I'll aim this time.
Yep.
The half aim. So is that plus 10?
Plus 10, yeah.
Right?
Go.
Yeah. Okay, so plus 10. So here we go. Attack. Aim. Oh, oops. Oh yeah, I guess I didn't need to look that up because it. Wait, what?
So it'll ask you if you aimed?
Okay. Oh, but it didn't. Oh, did I click that? Oh, I clicked the wrong weapon. Oops. Sorry. I'm like, why is it asking me about this? It's because I clicked the wrong weapon.
Go ahead and click on the other one. Let's see.
Aim. Yeah. Like, where's my range? There it is. Okay. Short range. Here we go. Single shot.
I love when the sheets are so good that we're like, okay, we're doing something wrong here.
Ah.
This is
Yeah.
Damn it.
do you wish to spend a fate point? Try again.
Oh.
Decisions.
Yeah, I'll spend one more fate point. We're gonna be in trouble later. All right, here we go. Okay, attack.
And aim.
Aim. Short. Come on, hit this bugger.
There you go. And the right leg. You definitely are favoring shooting the legs out from these things. Go ahead and give us a roll for damage. Let's see some Emperor's Fury here, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on.
Okay, come on.
Oh, big
that's
hit.
way better.
Big hit. All right, so
How do you get Emperor's Fury? If you roll a maximum?
That's if you
or-
roll, if you roll a 10 on it, the way that works in the game, you make an attack with the same modifiers. If you're successful in that, you get to roll an extra D10. But in the character sheet, because it's so good, you can just click on Emperor's Fury and it'll roll it for you.
Cool.
So that is a total of 1 point of damage on him, unfortunately. No, because it penetrates 2. It is 3 points. Look at this. Shoot me in the foot. I did not like that. Then it is the Aquare guards. Who are they shooting at?
Mike, I'll just do the same as before.
Shoot the guy trying to clear his...
Ship. Food test. 10.
Ugh.
Nope.
That's a miss. And then yours, you firing the guy at the cliff again? Jeff? Is he firing the guy in the cliff, or is he firing at one of the guys?
The other guy, yes.
Yeah, 'cause
yes.
he's got that, or he could fire at the guy approaching Captain Quinair, but his legs, I bet, have cover. So him.
I don't think he's noticed that yet. So,
Okay.
Crew test, modifier 10.
Go. Come on. There you go.
You hit him.
That's, and
Nice.
2 hits. So go ahead and roll. A las gun is on my, what do you call it? Ars Giamicus screen here.
Hopefully it's a real good hit.
Yes, let's see some Emperor's Fury. 1d10 plus 3. 0 penetration, unfortunately.
1d10 plus 3. And so I do that twice? 'Cause you said
Yes,
there's 2
but
hits?
let's go one by one because you made me trigger Emperor's Fury. Nice.
Oh!
Okay, so that's 12. And his his roll was a 30. Excuse me. No, what was his roll? Can you guys tell from that?
5. Like,
Oh, we're in brackets.
yeah, you
Okay,
rolled
so-
a 5.
5 is a 50. Yes, body. Oh, excuse me. I got the hiccups right now. That's weird.
That's
Oh,
always
yeah.
The,
Cartoon
the
drunk.
GM's curse.
Yeah, really. There you go. Oh, go and have a glass of water. So it hits square in the chest, and then let's see here. It did 12. So let me think here. It's 0. No AP, so that is a 2. And then roll the second one.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
There we go.
Second shot. Oh, the same thing.
Nice.
Nice. Good shooting.
All right. The orc kind of growls. That stings, you little one. I'm going to make you eat that. So I think he's shooting him next time. All right, then it is the flamer's turn. Now, the range of a flamer is 20 meters. So I think, let's see here, is he able to reach you? Yeah, he is. I'm make an intelligence check for this guy. So he's like, bringing this over, and he sees his idiot friend, come on, you stupid thing. And he realizes he doesn't have an angle on it. So he actually can't shoot you this round. You dang fool, get out of the way! And then Eo runs forward. Stupid punk, get out of the way! Then it is the end of the round. Top of the round. Initiative, guys. Let's see here.
All right.
The Oaks.
Oh, nice.
Nicely done. All right, so the Orcs. And that. Flamer. It's not that. All right, top of the round. Alessander, once again. Oh, no, it was Regislav the last times. Alessander, what are you doing?
He's firing at this fire guy. He does not like how close he's getting.
Okay. How much ammo does a hand cannon carry?
This is his last shot.
That is something that's really neat about this game, because I can't think of another game, maybe because we don't run a lot of modern games, but a game where you're actually having in the course of a fight to like get the clip out and reload. This is awesome. Flames of Freedom, I guess we did that a little bit.
Unfortunately, it takes, and actually knowing that, I think he's not going to aim so that he can move.
Ah, interesting. Okay.
Because he knows he's going to be out of ammo. When are you point blank? How close do they have to be?
3 squares.
2 meters.
Yeah,
okay,
2 meters, yeah.
Okay.
Probably not good with an orc.
No, not good at all.
I'm
Better
sure
at 200.
Look at that, though.
Nice.
All right. So then go ahead and give us a damage roll. Once again, the left leg. You're never shooting him in the legs.
I'm trying to stop him from getting over here.
Oh, that is a nice hit. So with a -2, look at this. Stop shooting my legs. I'm gonna eat yours. Then you said you were gonna move.
I am gonna move. Dang. There's not really. I guess I'm gonna back up. So 1, 2, 3, 4 to there for this turn.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay.
He's got to try and get away.
Yep. The guards are up next. And I think that
So how far can you go with the half move?
I think the half move is your first number. Let's see here.
Yeah.
Because let's see, it seems like it says move up to your movement as a half action. So move up to your movement as a half action, or twice your movement as a full action.
Oh, so then that is.
It makes me think that you can go farther than that, Jeff, but let's see what Kevin thinks.
Yeah, no, I think you're right. This is the way they've elected to list the movement is extremely confusing.
It is. Agreed.
But let's see here. 264 is what it's on. Let's see.
Yeah, check it out.
The first one is half move. Second one is full move. Third one is charge. Fourth one is run.
And so a half action only gets you a half move?
Yeah, so this is what's listed on there. The numbers are half move, full move, charge, and run. So like if you're what's your agility bonus, Alessander? So the 10th digit in your agility.
A 4.
4. So yeah, half move for you is 4 meters. 8 meters for a full move, 12 for a charge, 24 for a run.
Gotcha. So you did it right. You did it right, Jeff.
Yeah.
Okay.
You did it right.
Yeah.
You're good.
Okay. So you're moving. Aquadigars, what are they doing?
Not much, I'm guessing, but let's. I'll shoot. I keep shooting at the same guy.
Okay.
He's the only one I can really see, right? So
Yeah, and he's trying to clear
Well, can you see the burning guy at this point?
He
Reggie?
can, but
Or,
it's
I'm
going
sorry,
to have cover for quite a bit of him. So it's really going to be like maybe his head, maybe his like right arm.
Gotcha.
that he can see is just like there's part of his square is not covered here, like right there, but I think like 75% of his square is covered by that thing.
He misses.
Yeah, it's a terrible miss anyway. All right, then Jeffrey, who's your guy firing at?
Yeah, he's gonna keep trying to take that guy out.
That is precisely who's going to shoot at him next turn. So
yeah, exactly. So here we go.
come on. All right. I think Captain Aquade is going through adding what do you call it? Firearms training to the crew rotation.
Seriously.
Yeah. That was something, this was no spoilers whatsoever for it whatsoever. I don't remember seeing anyone specifically in the middle of a tense situation changing rosters in Star Trek. And that happened in the last episode of Picard.
Oh.
That's just someone where they're like, okay, you two are off, you're off duty. Other people are coming on to sit on you. And it's in the middle of a very long extended combat thing, which very fucking cool.
Huh.
Yeah. It had a story reason for it as well, that again, no spoilers for it whatsoever, but it was just really neat. I'm like, that is cool in the way that like the Nicholas Meyer embracing of like submarine, submarine kind of practices when he directed Wrath of Khan first time. They wanted to have more of a military, like feel like it was a military ship as opposed to, just...
So it wasn't where like a red shirt just couldn't hit the broadside of a barn and Picard said, "Out, out!"
No, it was genuinely you've been on, you've finished up however many hours it was you were doing your off rotation. Love it. I've heard them talk about crew rotations before, and probably there's fucking hundreds of episodes of Star Trek, so probably that happened before. I don't remember seeing it myself. I thought it was very cool. Which is a long way of saying I can't wait to include crew rotations in my next Star Trek Adventures thing. All right, Captain Aquade yapping about another what do you call it? Another
I would assume this guy is cover. Is that right?
He does, yeah. I think like at best, if you hit his head, you'll be able to hit him just because they're so tall. But that's really it. They also, I picture them having kind of a like, kind of a lopey thing, so you'd see his head kind of popping, even if it is less than 6 meters or 6 meters. 6 meters? No, 3 meters.
I'll stick with my wounded guy here then.
Okay.
All right. Let's see here. Let's see. All right. I'm gonna go semi-auto again.
Nice.
Okay, here we go. No aim.
That
short
sweet what do you call it? The upgraded plasma gun you picked up. It is definitely paying for itself with this. Yes.
Yeah, it's nice. I mean, I got a couple decisions that whether to go semi-auto and also whether to go maximal mode. It's a little tempting.
Ooh.
I haven't tried that yet. The problem with maximal mode is it costs you more ammo and you can only shoot every other round.
Oh, because it's got to cycle down. That's cool.
Yeah, it's cool, but it's pretty, so that's a big cost right there. So it's a tough,
Yeah.
Well, let me think about this. No, we're gonna keep doing what I said. Okay, short range, semi-auto. Here we go. Coming up.
Come on.
Oh, come on.
So close. You want to fate point that?
Yeah, I'll fate point it. Yeah.
My hiccups are gone.
Oh, nice. There we go. All right. All right. No aim. Short range. Semi-auto. There we go.
Very nice left arm. Okay, which is not very heavily armored. Go ahead and roll damage.
Just one shot, though, right? It takes the full.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's one shot that hits there.
Yeah. Okay. Damage.
Big.
Brutal.
No. So that tags him in the left arm, but just does not do anything on him.
All right.
Okay. Ooh, you give me a rash. Regis, what are you doing?
I'm guessing the only people who can see where I am is the two orcs who are lumbering up from the north.
And it seems like the other one has been distracted already. Because he's shooting at someone else.
I will get his attention, I think, because I'm going to open my third eye and stare at these, and I think it will draw his attention. I need to check the rules.
Yeah.
but
So
I think
let's see. What ability
he
are you
has
using?
to. Lidless eye.
Nice. It's the first time you're using a navigator ability. I love it. So let's see here. Navigator powers, page 174 or 179 is where they start.
If it's a
So
talent, you might be able to
opposed
shoot it
willpower
into the
test.
chat.
Here we go. Lidless stare. Who's in chat?
If you want to, you could put it into the chat, James. If that'd be handy. If it's a talent or something.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't pop up. I don't think.
I don't
It's,
know.
I've got the
If you
text, but
If you hit show, I think is the
Oh,
yeah.
cool.
okay.
hit show. There
Nice.
you go.
Look at that. That's awesome. Once again, great character
Yeah,
sheet.
cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
You make an opposed willpower test with anyone looking into your warp eye. Make a single test. Each of your
No,
enemies.
I thought there's somewhere where it says if you have, it attracts everyone's attention, and that's what I mean about people have to. I need to be careful about using it.
Yeah. Let's see here.
And where's the piece? Come on.
Anyone looking into your warp eye. Boy, it's really hard not to try and make a dirty joke about that.
Where's navigator?
Get your mind out of the gutter, Madison.
Navigator
Compare it
skills.
to the results of each of your opponents.
Was it not saying it? Avoiding, this is it. Lidless stare will affect anyone, friend or foe, that looks into the navigator scene. This has an effective range of 15 meters.
Okay.
Those forewarned can look away, but even then, being within line of sight is dangerous. The
So
power of
he's
his eye is persuasive.
because you're prone. Neither you nor
Nice.
Look who's got line of sight.
Is he 15 meters away?
Precisely 15 meters away.
Oh shit! Then maybe I shouldn't do it.
Well, you know what? I think this is one of those situations where friendly fire is just a potential,
Yeah.
and he's got to fail a willpower test. And let's quickly,
Willpower.
yeah,
He's got to fail a willpower test.
against you, right?
Yeah.
'Cause
Opposed.
it's
yeah.
an opposed
Or-
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So then let's take a look. The one with the most degrees of success wins. So let me do this. Let's hear. And then what happens on a fail? They take 1d6, 1d10 plus your navigator bonus and energy damage.
But the important thing is toughness doesn't even protect.
Yeah, that's huge.
Oh.
Okay. Although Alessander is looking away, I'm going to give Alessander plus 20 to his willpower check because he was looking over here anyway. And I think and I don't think anyone else has line of sight too. There's rocks or stuff in the way. Okay, so then let's do the orcs first here. So the orcs willpower. Why don't you give us your willpower test?
Let's try this.
Because
Yep, let's do it.
see
Come
your
on.
degrees of success are.
No modifier, so I will.
0.7 degrees of success, okay? And the orcs, they have a 28. That's a fail. That's a success by 1.2. So one of them will succeed, one of them will fail. The one that failed is the one that you can see directly ahead of you. So why don't you give us a 1d10 plus, what's your willpower score?
1d10 plus 4.
10 plus 4, nice. This is directly into him. That's super damage. Wow.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Jesus. All right, so 5 points of damage. That's only from the first round, and he's stunned. What does it look like?
Oh, yeah, so I think there'll be this guy just suddenly he looks into it and then he just twists and turns as he writhes as he clutches at his eyes maybe.
And then Alessandro, would you give us a 1d or a willpower check at plus 20?
Okay.
You just need a
20.
beat a 0.7. You want to fate point that?
I guess so, yeah.
Come on.
Dang it.
Come on. Plus
Down
20.
a 1. There we go. Willpower is like my worst skill.
There you
Oh,
go.
yeah.
Nice.
Phew.
All right, so you're able to resist it, but the one orc is just getting riddled with this stuff. And then, and he's stunned as well. He's actually not shooting you this round. What am I using for stunned here? Let's see. I'll put a clock on him. Dude. And then, you are fatigued, Regis. You get one level of fatigue. Then it is Flamer Orc's turn. Where you going? I want a barbecue ya. So he moves over and unleashes at you again. Alessandro, would you give us a agility check, please?
Okay.
He's also limping from the amount of times you shot him in the feet.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Huh.
So we see, once again, you can hear it, that sound on the end, like that sound from Aliens of Ripley going around with that flamethrower, and then unleashes it. You dive to the side, and it just catches the wall, and all of it is caught on fire briefly. Then it is the regular orc's turn. Okay, so that one is stunned. And let's see here. Do I have to make a roll to recover from being stunned? Or does this mean for the one round he doesn't do anything? Let's see here. Conditions are not on my screen. Is okay, game, I forgive you. But what I don't forgive you for is not having the list of skills on here. But. Let's see. Stunned. Go. 261. I will say that the what do you call it? The index at the back is quite good. So, in addition to weapon skill and ballistic skill tests to hit stun targets are considered routine, plus 20. In addition, stun characters cannot take actions or reactions, including dodge. How long is he stunned for? For one round. Okay, there we go. So
one, yeah.
Okay, so he's just rattling and shaking his big orcish jowls. The one facing you is gonna take out his chopper. I think Captain Quinelli, he's had enough of you. And then 1, 2, 3, 4.
This guy?
5, 6.
Oh my.
Oh, he can't take it out and do that. That's charges a full round action. So he draws his chopa and he's starting to move towards you. Then this guy is going to try and finish clearing the jam in his weapon. Does not clear it yet. Then the guy on top at 40% is going to fire at that last Aquate guard. So 40% chance to hit him. Wait. Might be cheating here. He's...
Don't be cheating.
19, yeah. The amount of dodges I was getting before. Oh, Dinah. Sure changes my assessment of combat in this game. My goodness. It's amazing what you get when you play by the rules.
Yeah.
Then the shooter has 60 meters. Yeah, so that's short range, unfortunately. Plus 10 to hit, so it's a 40. 40.
Oh, no.
All right, so that Aquate guard, I got...
trouble.
That's 4 degrees of success. I hit with... and it's got the 10 for full auto. So I hit 4 times for this Aquate guard, but he can dodge. So his dodge, I believe, is a 15. So if you roll, who wants to? It's yours, I think, Jeff. If you roll a nat 1, and that'll be a critical dodge, and he'll get away from all of it. So
just roll a 100?
A D100 and just roll a 1. So.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Come on. Well, let's see how much damage. Well, one thing is, I'm not all going to the same location, so that's something.
Yeah.
Their toughness would be a 3. Toughness bonus would be a 3, and their armor's probably a 3 or a 4, so that's about 7. They're gonna have, but. Eesh. All right, let's roll this damage here. 10 plus 4. So he's gonna be able to subtract 6 from this, and I hit 4 times. So here we go. Hit number 1 does not get through armor. Hit number 2 does not get through armor. Hit number 3 it just gets through armor. That's 5 points of damage to him. And then the final one, let's say, oh no,
Trouble.
that is gonna, bruise. So the last 2 shots, unfortunately, are going right through him, and so that he is.
So he's at 0?
Because that would do 7 points of damage. So it'd be at minus 2,
minus
actually.
2?
Yeah. And the orc on top.
Oh no, sorry.
It's just laughing away while it's happening too.
There we go.
My hiccups are back when I'm doing orc voices. So, oh my goodness. Okay, end of round 3. We're on to round 4, guys.
Oh.
Okay. So we went with everyone, I think. Yep, see, hiccups are back. My goodness.
Roll initiative.
Yes, please. Click on your token and go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh,
Just the orcs.
son of a.
Ooh,
We're in trouble here.
Yeah.
your guards roll pretty well. Rather than switching once per round, which seemed to chew up a lot of time last round, I'm just rolling initiative for your guards.
Yeah.
If you don't mind. Okay. Oh, that no. There we go. That's right. Okay. So first up, we have the Aquatic Guard, because there's only one left. So, Regis, what is your guard doing?
I guess again he shoots to the same guy. He'll shoot at the guy who's going towards Captain Aquari.
Okay, go right ahead.
You must be able to see him.
Yep.
So let me.
Captain Aquatic, remind us what your you have that ability to give a bonus to someone, don't you?
Oh yeah. Hang on a second. Stand by. No. Let's see. Where is this? Oh, wait a minute. I'm on it. Hang on.
Yeah, so every round you should be able to toss that sucker around too. So just bear in mind who you want to. If, for instance, you wanted to tell this guard, like, take him down, that would give him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's
So that would
see.
be plus 30 in total if that's what you choose to do, because it's in short range. Plus, he's aiming, right? Or plus semi-auto.
Doesn't matter.
Well, one hits with more than one shot, I guess. Is advantage, so plus 30, so 60% chance of hitting. Sorry, I don't want to make the decision for you, Sean. Is that what you intended?
Oh, I probably wasn't.
Okay, so it's a 50% then.
It misses.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's he fires at the one trying to get to you. Lasgun fire goes Zorchin in over there, but it's just hitting up against the hoodoos. Then it is Regis's turn. What are you doing, Regis?
What does it take to do my power? Does it take a full move?
Let's see.
I was just thinking that myself.
Combat
full
actions.
Otherwise, I would crawl forward a bit and then try my thing again.
We're just looking at that. Yeah, because that's a really cool ability.
I had to look; it wasn't very clear.
Let's see here. I don't see. Yeah, I don't see like psionic power listed on the combat actions. So
Because otherwise, all I'm wanting to do is crawl another foot or so forward.
yeah,
May
just
I say slightly to make sure I'm only looking at these two guys and
yeah, no,
try again.
That makes sense. Let me see here. I'm in Psionic. I'm in.
Now, if the commander would give me a little bit of encouragement.
You know, I'm watching to see what you're doing, and I might.
Melt them with your brain. Okay. This power takes a full action to use for Littlest Stare. But and I can't remember. Is there a step in this game? Do you remember a step? Like take a 1 meter step. I don't remember it. It's one of those.
I'm just trying to
it's got some commonalities.
Shift a foot or so forward.
Yeah.
Because because I'm behind the rock as well, it's my head. It's which will presumably at the front. I would hope I could.
You know, under the playing the game, or the combat thing, I did list the actions by like free and whatever. I wonder if there is a free step. It's a legacy of 3rd edition though, but this I think stands on the shoulders of 2nd edition Warhammer, but the guys who designed 2nd edition Warhammer Fantasy stole a lot of ideas from 3rd edition D&D because they had set up their company publishing 3rd edition D&D stuff, including the first 3rd edition D&D third-party module. So, let's see here. Maybe in the armory, not in the wrong section, Madison. Come on. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I don't see a free step in here. So,
okay, then I better just shoot.
I mean, you could. You and Alessander are actually acting both on the 12, and we did not determine the tie breaking. Tie breaking is done by, I believe. Oh, and actually, we don't need to roll initiative each round.
Oh, we don't?
No, I'm doing it wrong. Totally wrong. It's sexy. Use it. I like rolling initiative each round. I like that because I like the dynamic. Yeah, shaking up things each round is fun.
Yeah.
And with the roll 20 sheet, it's just it's super easy to do that. So, what are we? Why don't you just delay till after Alessandro goes, and maybe he can get himself behind? So, Alessandro, are you planning on going to reload or something like that somewhere?
Yeah, he's sort of.
So let's say Alessandro's going to go first. Regis, you sort of look back and you know that you just got zorched by something that is coming directly from Regis, and you can see that the Aquare guards were not affected by it whatsoever. It seemed to like wash over the rock but not hit them. So you would know if you get out of line of sight of Regis, you're not going to get zorched by this thing once again. So why don't you go?
Delay takes half action. Just something to keep in mind.
What's half action?
Delay takes a half action.
Oh, right. But I also think that there's
my agility is really low.
Yeah.
So. Is it my turn right now?
It's your turn right now. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm running, so I think that means I can. They get an advantage to hit me, but I can move like my full run. Then
go right ahead. Yeah, run.
It's 24.
Attacks against you get minus 20 to hit you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're actually harder to hit. Yeah.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I can move like back here, basically.
Okay. Yeah, the bodies of your guards. You guys got this?
Yeah. Well, my gun's empty, so it's not really much choice.
Okay. Then it is Regis's turn. What are you doing?
Right, I will try again. Let's give that
now the other guy moved forward. Shit. So I think you're only zorching the one guy. Go ahead and give us a willpower check, please.
I will holler out, Regius, take him down.
Nice. You got plus 10 to your thing. I did succeed. I exceeded by a 0.5. But that's not... Yeah. Go ahead and roll damage.
Sorry. I've got to get this upgraded to 2d10 plus 4.
Yeah, really. All right, look at this. Holy smokes. All right, and he is, once again, stunned for this round. Is he focusing? I think you get another level of fatigue.
Writhe, you bastard!
Nice. That's the first time you'll be able to fully unleash the power of the warp on him, too. Then it is Orc's turn. So this orc is going to charge. So he gets plus 20, I think, to his, or is it plus 10 to his melee? He gets a plus 10 to his weapon skill at the end of the charge. So his chopper is coming down. Let's see if he hits first, and then I have a total of plus 50, so I got 55% chance of hitting. That's just barely a hit. I think you've got your power sword out.
I mean, my usual is pistol in one hand, sword in the other.
I think so, yeah. And
that's my usual.
There's no reason why you'd be like, and now we're safe in this orc-filled city. Let's put away our weapons. So totally buy that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh
yes!
Now it's a 75% chance of destroying it, right?
It is something like that. Stand by. Yes, it is. You are correct, sir.
Okay,
75.
go ahead and give us a percentile roll.
All right.
See if he carves or cuts this chopper in half.
Oh
no! You batter it aside, but unfortunately you just don't get a good angle. But it's really all you can do to get this, spinning thing out of your face. Then, let's see, this guy finally clear his jam? Nope. I think he's about to just go nuts and run in for melee. All right. Oh, no. 1, 2, 3. And he's going to scorch in this direction. And a flamer is only 20 meters.
Oh.
Alexander, almost like you planned it. However, James, would you give us a... this is just an agility test, so it'll be a 30% chance for that aquatic guard.
30%. Sorry. Ship. Yeah, complete fail.
So he stands up to try and get away, and then just gets bathed in this shit. Oh my god! All right, so, let's see here. We need a second check from him too, please, to see if he catches on fire. Right now, he takes 11 points of damage. It does. Oh, it's flame though. I'm trying to remember if armor protects against this. He is also on fire. So, yeesh. Let's see. Flame.
Excuse me.
Oh, yeah, your armor still applies. So, that means he only takes... Oh, it's enough to take him down, though. 5 points of damage. And cover doesn't do anything, so that guard is now also on fire and on the ground. So he's not going to be able to roll to put himself out. So your aquatic guard is down to -1 for this round. Then it is... Oh, I didn't fire that last guy. Boy. Yeesh. Yeah, he'll shoot at you there, Regis. I think you're the only one left standing. So that is going to be 29 meters away. Is that right? 30 meters away. Okay, so it will be a 30% chance to hit. That's a miss. But he's trying to fire at you. The bullets are zipping around near you. And that guy's stunned, so he loses his action for this round. I get off the measuring tool. There we go. All right. Then that is Captain Aquare. You are up next. What are you doing?
I'm gonna try to sink this sword into him.
Okay. Go right ahead.
Okay. I guess half action aim.
Okay. So you try and get a measure of where to plant this thing.
Yep. Okay. Half action aim. Oh, let me just think here. At all out, it's just too risky. Let's see.
But so rewarding.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, no.
You know, fate point
Okay.
that.
Where am I at? I'm at 3. Ooh. Hang on a second, and I need a 54. That's not great. Sure.
Get him down.
Yeah, get him down. Let's see here. Attack. Half action aim.
Here we go.
Oh,
so close. Oh my goodness.
so painful. Missed it by 1.
Yeah, it just you cut his like you catch the his trousers, and that's it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's fixed them. That brings us to the end of the round, so I have been fucking up, and we've been rolling initiative each round. Do you guys like rolling initiative each round in this game, or do you want to just do it the way it's written and do? I don't mind. I'm fine either way. My preference is to roll initiative each round because I like the dynamic that kind of comes with that sometimes.
Yeah,
but,
it's kind of fun and it's easy to do. So
I'm open. Whatever.
unless you guys
Yeah, okay.
have a preference.
Yep. We'll roll away.
All right, then everyone go ahead and click on their characters. Look at that. Captain Z embracing the rolling initiative
Yeah.
each round.
Yeah. You know, if we're going to roll every round, I'm just going to roll a max.
Exactly. How hard is this, guys? Come on.
Yeah.
All right, so then for my orcs, that is not great. And for the same for him, and then for the guards are actually not.
Well, the guards are all down, right? So.
I can take them off. That's correct. They will burn. Okay.
Yeah, the guards are all down.
Let's do one more round, then we'll take our mid-session break. Let's see how much damage you guys can do in these orcs. If you get a couple of orcs on the ground and pushing up daisies, space daisies, then that'll be even better. And in this case, that is kind of literally the case because they are a spore-based organism. So if they go down, they will come up again. Captain Aquare, you were up first. What are you doing?
All right. I was just really triangulating on that first strike.
Yeah.
So here we go. Half action aim. There we go.
That is a solid hit. Now, he does
That's
get
an
to
awesome
try
hit.
and parry here. His parry is going to be a 44. No, 45. 45, sir.
Knocks it aside.
But you can roll your break. Let's see if you destroy his weapon.
That is a sweet feature.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, got it.
He will not be parrying with that again.
Nice.
Then it is... Flamer guy. Now, hold on. Let me double check and see if these... We are on round 4 right now. We went, 4 or 5 rounds last time?
Last session, you mean?
Yeah, last session. Because it is not a very big tank on these flamers.
Oh yeah.
I don't feel like we went as far as we did this time. Do you? Like, I don't
think we did about 3 or 4 last time.
Yeah, that's what I would have said. I don't think we did this long last time.
Okay,
I moved.
So I think I got 3 more shots with my flamer then.
Okay.
Before I have to reload.
I think we did 3 rounds last time.
3 rounds last time? Okay.
Based on my ammo and what happened.
Okay, so yeah.
I think that's
All
correct.
right, so then this orc, I think he's going to slowly stalk forward again, cackling the whole time. Unloading this, so then I'm just going to take the guards off of the table because they are very scorched now.
Yeah.
And Alessandro, we need an agility check from you, please.
Here we go. Come on. No.
Fate point that.
Trouble. That's a
Problem is,
no-brainer.
it's my last one. I don't know. That's a tough one. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, staying out of fire is probably better than.
Yeah. It's a top candidate anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, so close.
Painful.
Oh, dang. But let's see here. Hold on, because the damage is not huge on this. Flamer is 1d10 plus 4. Hits the body. What is the armor and toughness in your body?
Well, it's 8, right?
Yeah, it's 8.
8. Okay, so I need to roll more than 8. That is 4 points of damage you take. And then give us one more agility check to see if you catch on fire.
So hold on, -4. And then here we go. Oh my god. I'm not just on fire, I am highly on fire.
You dropped down, and rather than stop dropping and rolled, you rolled into a pile of napalm.
Yeah.
So, okay, so you're on fire right now. Then it is the regular orc's turn. One more round with this guy trying to fix his gun. I just rolled a d10. It's not going to work. That's a second critical fail. So it just falls off, and he's like, stupid fucking thing.
Yeah.
Then the guy on top is going to try and shoot at you, Alessander. Yeah, I guess he's just... but he misses.
There you go.
The guy... Oh, this guy can try and shoot at you now, Regis. Actually, he's pretty badly hurt. I'm going to make a willpower check for him. No! He says, forget this. He's a weird boy. And he's running over in this direction. The guy that you just cut down, I am going to make a willpower roll for him. Yeah, he did not care for that. He likewise. Are there attacks of opportunity in this game? Let's see.
I think it's a full action to disengage with no. Oh, you mean like not doing that?
Yeah.
Because there's a combat action called disengage, break off. Let's see.
Break off from melee combat and make a half move. Yeah, there you go. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's like, "You're cheating," and he runs over here. To back, so he did disengage. I didn't fail his check. That is it for my orcs, guys. So why don't we do? Oh no, Regis's turn. We're doing Regis. And Alessandra's turn.
Can I see the guy running, or can I? I guess I can see the flamer. What about the guy who's?
I think
I'll shoot the flamer guy.
Are you Zorsham with your mind again?
No, I'm going to use my gun.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can see, it looks like the guy who is running, you can't quite see him. I think you can see him. And you most certainly can see that flamer idiot.
I'm going to shoot the flamer guy.
Yeah.
Okay. The other guy's running away, so...
Okay.
Let's give it a go. I'm fatigued, though. That doesn't help. Attack. No.
There we go.
Aim. Semi-auto. Come on.
On a fate point that?
I'll fate point that. Let's try that again.
I'm also not going to let him dodge. I don't think he can. He would, with a flamer going almost the full time and his attention focused solely on trying to set Alessandro on fire in the head. Okay, go ahead and roll damage.
Come on, a good roll, please, boys.
Come on.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yes. So that is. He has only 8 toughness total in the head, which means you do 5 points of damage. So, guys, allow me to share how many hit points he has left. 5 points. So, what does it look like as you zorch him and he goes down?
So the hellfire pistol, so that his head just explodes as in a blast of fire, which is a good way for him to go.
It really is.
Yeah.
That's why he
Hellfire for the flamer.
Awesome. Yeah, so you super cooked his orcish skull. And then explodes out in flame and he falls down. Alessander, now let's quickly look at the rules for being on fire. I was looking at those before we went live. I love a good game that's got rules for being on fire. Here we go. Where was it? Here we go. Fire. Character suffers damage from fire at the start of each round he is exposed to it. At the beginning of each round, would you give us a... Wait, no, that's not... Once a character is on fire, you take 1d10 damage with no reduction from armor. You still get your toughness bonus. 1d10 damage, and you take a level of fatigue for each round that the fire is on until you get extinguished. So, let's roll a d10. With no modifier. Your toughness bonus is a 4, I believe. So we need only... well, let's just roll, and then I'll stop talking.
So it's toughness, you said?
Yes, your toughness still applies. Your toughness bonus is a 4. This hurts, but it does not actually injure you. There are no wounds from this. You do take a fatigue point, though, so you've got 1 level of fatigue now.
Where is fatigue?
Oh, and now would you give us a challenging 0 modifier willpower test to be able to take actions normally? Otherwise, you may only run around and scream as a full action. Oh, come on. So, you do get to run around and scream, Alessander. Okay. And then...
so you don't even get to try and put yourself out unless you make a willpower save.
No, unless you make a willpower save. You're too panicked to even try that. Yeah, because it counts as a full action to do that, and you can't take any actions with a failed willpower save. That's brutal, because with the fatigue affects those rolls, I think. So every round you've got fatigue, you're just getting there's a worse and worse chance of you not
there's a checkbox right there, Jeff, for any levels of fatigue. You see that right by
I found it. I found it.
Okay. Yeah. And that brings us to the end of round 5. So... 4? 5? I don't know. 5 or 6. Here we go. Let's go to round 6. First, let's take our mid-session break. And then we will come back and see what our heroes do next. So, for those listening at home, we'll be back momentarily.
That's quite a mechanical keyboard.
Oh, you can hear it?
Ooh! It's the thundering of 1,000 horsemen across the steppe.
You know, it's interesting because... Oh, I see. Gotcha.
Is your mic right next to it?
Well, I mean, I was also thinking I'm
You're
muted,
on
but you have to be muted everywhere because I'm muted on Zoom, but not on, because I thought I was muted because, Zoom's muted. But of course, since I refreshed Roll20, it unmuted me because I turned off my camera for the break. That's what happened.
Ah, I know. What? Try again. You talk?
Let's see. So now I'm unmuted on Zoom, but muted on Roll20.
All right, yeah, because I could mute you on my end, and that meant the echo went away.
Gotcha. Try just for kicks. Let's see if how much does this make any difference? And you can hear the keyboard.
Yeah, I can't hear it now.
Oh, you can't hear it?
No.
Interesting. So I turned on.
Yeah, that was the first time I'd heard it was earlier, and it's because you weren't muted on Roll20.
Because right now I have noise cancellation on. You know what? Shouldn't make any difference. I don't know. Huh.
Yeah, because it's really crazy loud, and now I can't hear it at all.
That's very interesting. I don't know why. I don't really know why that is. Because, well, the only difference now is that you're listening over Zoom rather than Roll20. So for some reason, Roll20 was picking it up, but not Zoom. Don't know.
Yeah,
weird.
weird.
It is weird. I have no explanation.
It's as loud as your voice.
It's interesting.
Boy, this is a tough one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do orcs take prisoners?
Well, it seemed to be starting to run away, but because otherwise I thought this is, yeah.
Cool. Oh. Like, why can't I hear anybody? Oh, because my fucking headset came unplugged. Like, why was that so quiet? Everyone will have to schedule a reviewing of Heat or Saving Private Ryan or gosh, I don't know what else. Because Tom Sizemore just passed away. They just announced he had been quite sick. He had been in hospital after an aneurysm, and they apparently just his family had him taken off life support, and he passed. So, yeah.
He was in his 60s too, early 60s.
He's very young. I mean, he had a very challenging life. And it's from what I understand, he suffered with addiction issues for a really long time, but. He was relatively recently, in a really funny episode of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. He played a trucker in it, and he was so fucking funny. So, yeah. Yep. I mean, it takes me very small, like little excuses to rewatch almost any Michael Mann film. But I will definitely rewatch Heat again this weekend. All right. So... Then, I believe we finished up round 5. We are on to round 6. So, everyone, go ahead and click on your token and go ahead and roll on initiative. I don't have to roll for any flamer anymore. I don't have to roll for orcs. There we go. There we go. All right. Whenever you guys are ready.
You don't have to roll for orcs anymore, huh?
I only have to roll for orcs, not for the flamer, not for, what do you call it? Yeah.
And it looks to us like this guy is just fully turning tail. Kevin, is that the impression we get?
He withdrew, so he may still be firing at you.
Okay.
He wanted to get out of range of your nasty, pointy, vibrating thing.
Okay.
Okay. All right, then. Let's set the initiative order here. Captain Aquare, once again, seizing the initiative. What are you doing?
Decision to make on this guy. So it looks like he could still be a combatant. So, because I could pull a little action on my pistol still with him, and
Yep.
so that's the decision here. But there's other orcs. I guess you know what? I'm just gonna I'm gonna charge. That's what I'm doing. I'm charging.
Nice. Where are you going?
Yeah. So move on up like that.
Okay.
Full action plus 10, right? We determined?
Yep.
Okay.
Plus 10 to hit.
Okay. Is that a charge? Oh, yeah, they've got that on the form. All right. Nice.
Okay, so I think I'm double checking here. Yeah, so he can make a dodge against this. Dodge can be used against both melee and range. Oh, but you didn't hit. Oh, speaking of which, sorry, I was distracted by the fucking that unfortunate news about Tom Sizemore. But one of the things I have found in our PF2 games is everyone seems to enjoy when we hit the top of the hour and everyone gets a new point, hero point. I am thinking, because of how fast like jokes aside, we rarely end a session with anyone having any points left. I think when we come back for our mid-session break, everyone gets a fate point.
Oh. We do have to burn through them in this game.
Yeah, and I'm not worried about balance or anything like that. Like that does not seem unbalanced to me whatsoever.
Well, I'm just going to use it. I'm going to put it into play.
Fast and loose, yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Like a teenager who got his allowance. You're getting it and blowing it. Love it.
Blow it. Okay, here he goes. Charge. There we go.
There you go. All right, I have a whopping 15% chance to dodge, and I should probably roll a D100 instead of a D10 when I'm doing that. So I'm not cheating, just in a different way. I'm oblique cheating now.
Yeah.
Here we go. Does not dodge. Oh, go ahead and roll damage.
Okay.
Oh, yes. Yeah, what does it look like as you take this orc down? And he is my initiative tracker. So
well, I mean, it's his arm, so it's the classic. I just take it off, just the crackle, and the arm just goes flopping.
Yeah.
Yep. Flopping off.
He turns to you with blood spurting out, and he's like, "I know you did that," and drops down dead. Then it is Regis's turn. What are you doing, Regis?
Now, the guy standing... can see anything of any of these
If you're
other
asking
two
about the
orcs?
guy who's running around screaming while he's on fire, that's one of your crew members.
Doesn't sound like an orc. Who is that?
Is it seat squeaking? What is that screaming sound?
Is that the crackle of my power sword? No, I don't think so.
Yeah, can I see anything of the two guys on the other side of the stream?
You can see the guy up top, I think. It's the same situation where you're gonna have some cover, but like these boulders are only about 2 or 3 meters tall, and he's so far up, you would definitely be able to see him.
But he couldn't see me, right? Because that was always my point. So I
could not
can't
see
really
you,
argue
no.
that I can see him.
Exactly.
So I can't see the other guy. Okay, well, I'll just crawl forward slightly, and I don't know if it counts, because can you aim at a point and then get anything if they wander into it?
Oh,
the next round.
So let's talk about suppression fire. And
well, I'll explain what I'm trying to do. I want to try and aim at this gap, around here. Oh, yeah, but I'm not trying to shoot. I'm just trying to get aiming so that when he comes in, that you know, I'm not sure if that's valid or not. Because I'm not going to fire,
No,
and if he wanders in, I won't fire.
Aiming does not require you to identify a target. You can absolutely kind of start leaning, lining something up.
So I'm going to be aiming. How do I ping on here?
Probably easiest to just use the arrow or the pointer arrow.
Yeah, or you can hold down your,
Because if I
will say, grousing about the camera aside, Roll20 is running really smoothly tonight.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
If I'm aiming somewhere, down here, in this gap.
Yep.
That's all I'm trying to do.
Okay, so so you crawl over and you get your thing.
So
you
half action to crawl and then half action, a single aim.
Alessander, first things first. Let's see how to fire.
Make a willpower save?
No, first you got to take damage from fire. So.
Oh right, okay.
I subtract 4 from this. So here we go. You take 3 points of damage this turn. And then you need a willpower and 1 fatigue. And you need a willpower save. Now, I will point out Captain Aquare's free action to command someone could be used on you this round. Put yourself out, man.
Oh my god.
You're a member of the bridge crew. Comport yourself.
Get your shit together, man. My
Get your shit together. Dear Lord.
Do you wish to give him a +10 to his willpower check?
Sure, yes.
Okay, so
he just rolled it. He just rolled it.
Well, he didn't know about the bonus yet, so let's roll it again with a +10. So you got +10, Alessandro. Let's see how you do. Come on.
Okay.
Get your act together, sir.
It is uncanny how Roll20 knows whether you need to roll high or low in any given game, Jeff.
It's amazing. It really is. Oh my god.
So apparently
it's like you want a 98, right?
They're saying, Jeff, you could move if you want. It
Oh, I
says you
thought
can
I just
run
ran
around and scream and move. You can move still. Move up to your...
Oh, I guess I could.
Should we make a scatter roll?
Yeah, which way? I mean, no, I think he would. I do think he would move farther away. Like, I mean, he doesn't. He's trying to. So I think he would run this way, like towards, like.
Well, the thing is, he's not conscious right now, right? It is sort of running and screaming. Like, if it's trying to get himself to a safe place, that would involve some kind of conscious thought. I don't know if he can do that. Maybe the scatter is the right idea for this.
I think scatter'd be fun, but whatever you think.
Sure. So I guess. Well, I mean, it's really only left or right.
Give us a 1D. No, you could scramble over that rock for sure. Give us a 1D.
I guess I could go 1d3.
1d10 roll, please.
Oh, a d10.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, so you're scrambling over this rock.
Okay. So, so I guess he would run this way. About there probably is 8.
So you can see out of the corner of your eye, guys. You're trying to aim, Regis, and this human torch goes racing behind you. And you hack that orc down, and then you see Alessander screaming and on fire. Then it is orc time. So that one guy well and truly broke his weapon, so he's going to have to start running forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's starting to run along. And this guy, oh boy, look at that big tree in the way. Dagnabbit, I guess, we can't see Regis. You know what you need to do? I'm going to make a, Regis, would you make a concealment check at +30? Please, I'm going to make a, what are you doing? This little girl's been asleep all night. Holy smokes. Her shots knocked the heck out of her.
Yeah.
Or it could be the fucking Trazodone, too. Okay, so I will not, I failed as well. We both failed, so he can't see I would need to succeed in order to win that test. He can't see
My
you
base
register.
concealment is 10%. So
Pretty good. Pretty good. All right. That brings us to the end of round 6. We're on to round 7. Did anyone remember to bring the fire extinguisher? Because if you go first, you won't be able to put Alessandro out. All right, here we go. Terrible roll for the orcs. Go. Up in the quality.
oh yeah, sorry. So I need to.
Ugh. Oh, actually, that's pretty good. If you go last, I mean, they could try and put you out. And then we're just missing. There we go. Perfect. All right, descending, Captain Aquade. What are you doing? You can hear that orc moving underneath the ledge there. You probably see his backpack, kind of like.
Yeah. Let's see here.
Gonna leap off. Yeah! Love it.
Ooh. I mean, yeah. What's that look like? What?
Charge, I think.
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that. Yeah. I was originally seeing if I could get close enough to shoot him from above, but I can't. So yeah, charge.
Yeah. Okay. So leap off. Yeah.
Oh,
Aquade. So let's
you
do
want me to?
Well, let's first do
some
with
kind
your
of-
attack,
Yeah.
and then
Is there
we'll
a skill
see.
test needed for that? You think? Whatever you think.
Why I'm gonna see your attack is gonna go off before you land. Once you land, then we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Yeah.
But that does seem yeah. Yeah. That'll probably be an acrobatics check.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm probably terrible at that. That should be fun.
Agreed. Okay, so go ahead and give us your attack with a charge.
All right.
So plus 10 to hit. I mean, it'll calculate it automatically, but
Yeah. Let's see. Here, charge. Oh,
that left arm, man, you really favor those attacks.
seriously. Well, they leave them out there. There's like targets because they kind of flail
Let's see.
out there.
We'll try 15%. Fucking dodges. Holy smokes.
Wow.
So you leap down and he sees you, and just at the last second, kind of, it went to the left side, so it would have been like the approaching side is where you would have hit. He just deeks to the side and you land. Give us an acrobatics check, please.
So I'm a 0 in acrobatics. It's a advanced skill, so
Is it?
I'll roll it.
Oh, okay. There's
Yeah.
no way. Hold on. No. There's no way that's the skill to use then. Because let me take a look at what the
agility at the very least.
You're falling,
Let's see what there's anything
261.
else.
see what falling tells
a-
us.
Oh yeah.
I love a game that has falling rules.
Yeah.
See what the falling rules are.
Yeah.
Characters can fall off things for all manner of reasons. I agree, game. The results are usually the same. To work out damage from a fall, simply roll 1d10 and add +1 per meter that you fell. That's kind of fun because it gives the potential of tweaking your ankle, when you jump down only a couple of feet. Use hit location to determine which part of the body. Armor offers no protection. So, okay. Would you give us a percentile roll? Why don't you do that, and we'll see what part of your body is going to take the fall. This is only 3 meters, though, so... And I don't think this is a fall per se. You did jump, so hold on. Let's take a look at the description for acrobatics and see if it gives us any insight as to how best to model this. Let's see. Jump and leap. An acrobatics test may substitute for an agility test when jumping, or a strength test when leaping, according to the appropriate rules on page 266. Thank you, game. Here we go. Jumping and leaping. This really is the campaign sometimes we kill orcs, sometimes we just talk about rules for
Yeah.
a chunk of the game. There are a lot of rules in the game, in fairness. Okay, so Horizontal leaps. Let's see here. Jumping. I love the game makes a difference between jumps and leaps. Jumps are up, leaps are vertical. So I got that wrong. Leaps are horizontal, vertical are jumps. So this is a. Why don't you just give us a regular, like flat, challenging, a 0 modifier strength test? Oh, hold on. You can safely jump down a number of meters equal to your agility bonus by making a challenging agility test. 0. If you succeed, you land on your feet and take no damage. If you succeed, but the jump is greater than the distance of your agility bonus, what's your agility bonus? A 3?
4.
4? Yeah, so for sure, just make this success, and you will not take falling damage. If you fail, you take falling damage for the entire distance and end your round prone. All right, Captain Aquata, you want to fate point that?
Yes. Try it.
Go.
Failed.
Okay. So then this will be 1d10 plus 3. Would you give us a percentile roll? Let's see what hit location is being affected by this. 100. Oh, boy.
Interesting.
Left leg. Oh, the irony.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. So 5 points to your left leg. You don't get to apply your armor. You do get to apply your toughness bonus.
Okay, toughness is 3.
3, so you take 2 points of damage to your left leg. Tweak your leg is jar it. I will tell you, I have an issue with my right knee that I can date back specifically to one step I took at a hiking ground called Writing on Stone Park in southern Alberta.
Wow.
I straight legged it. It was a little further distance than I thought. I landed on it. I've had a fucking tweaked knee ever since.
Wow.
Yeah. Crazy. So
that one time against those orcs, you never were the same.
That's what it is. You're going to be forever like, oh god, dang. Yeah. Your story is much more interesting. I did see a tame deer, so that's kind of cool. It was slightly less aggressive than these orcs. Next up is Regis. What are you doing?
Now, is Captain down on the ground?
Captain has left, and where you're aiming, this guy came running around. You're like, all right, and then he's like, Aquate! And missed, and then like jarred. Oh, you're prone too, Captain. So,
yeah, I'm prone.
So that means I should be able to get a clear shot at the great big orc.
Definitely. And it does seem to be fairly well distracted too. Oh, so you can finish your full round aim?
I will do my aim. Yeah, and I finish. I'll just do my the full round burst. You know.
Oh,
so
I see.
I just get my half round aim for from before. Okay, so I've got a half aim and range and semi-auto. Come on.
There you go.
Yeah, 2 hits.
Nice.
All right.
Nice.
So that is 2 hits. Go ahead and roll damage for those. Come on.
Come on, 2 high ones, please. Oh, for heaven's sake.
So he has got his chopper out, and he's like, "What? Oh, who's hit me?" Then it is Alessander. Let's see here. I will remind Alessander, you can spend a fate point to regain 1d5 wounds.
Yeah, I guess I should do that because otherwise I'm going to burn to death.
Well, suggestion maybe just see what happens, because you can do it instantaneously without.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, that's true.
So let's see here. You have a toughness of 4, so anything over a 4. 1 more point. So this is where the yeah.
All right, so 1d5. Hey,
Nice. All right, so you got 4 hit points total right now, or health points, or whatever the hell.
I went up to 6, and then I took 1, so I'm down to 5.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah.
I was at 1. Yeah.
Yes. Sorry. Yes. So then
Now I can try to.
you also take 1 more level of fatigue.
Oh yeah. Okay. Is that making the saves harder?
Yeah, but you have to click the checkbox above it.
Yeah, it'll be automatic if you click that box. Apparently.
Oh.
Yeah, it's interesting. -10, no matter what level of fatigue you have, as long as you have 1 or more. But then, if you take more than your max fatigue, bad
Holy
things
shit.
happen.
Look at that.
Yeah,
You can actually
yeah.
do something this round. Fantastic.
So now
All right.
I got to try to put myself out.
Now we can talk about putting yourself out. Yes. So let's see here.
Oh my god.
Now this is a skill chain involving.
It's a skill challenge.
Yeah, a skill chain based on the fatigue of being burned. Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Oh boy, I've lost it. Hold on. Where is it here? Suffocating. Here we go. On fire. All right, so now you may make a hard -20 agility test.
So that's a negative number or something.
It says I can make it easier or harder depending on circumstances. So there is, unfortunately, you found yourself not running towards the water.
Yeah, but he's been running, and the wind of him running is obviously going to start
Whoa,
helping the
look at
flame
that!
zone.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Crap.
That
Okay,
is.
he finally realizes I gotta put myself out. And he buries himself in the sand.
I do have some bad news. I don't think you put the -20 into that.
Oh, no.
So it'd be 0.03 fail.
Oh, no.
But here's the thing,
Okay.
you know what? You didn't roll with the proper modifier. Let's make you roll with the proper modifier. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Worst case scenario, you're still on fire. Basically, you got a dodging orc's chance of success here, but
No.
8.4. Yeah, that whole bush is on fire now. So, all right.
A 99.
How much you roll?
Yeah.
I think you're caught up in that tree too.
Oh my
Right.
god,
We're
roll
not going to
20.
apply any modifiers for it, but that really seems like when you're like, oh my god, you're running around, cactus barbs all over you. Cactuses, why have you
Trail
turned
of
on
fire.
me? All right, then it is, all right, this orc. Now he's got a prone captain in front of him. Let's, okay, I think he's going to try and hit you. Yeah, I was checking. Attacking a prone target is +10 to hit. So he's got a 55 to hit you now. Hello there, small one. So he brings that, I think he has to draw the chop up first, because I didn't spend an action doing that. And he's going to chop you. Chop. I had a 55 that is just barely enough to hit. You can dodge whilst prone. -20.
Can't parry.
Does not look like there's a modifier for parrying when prone, so you can still parry when prone.
All right. Parrying away.
It is very Seussian to do so as well. Whoa! Give us a percentile roll. 75% chance of this thing breaking.
Take that.
There you go. Vroom. So you're on the ground and whoa, you panic, swing out with this thing. Aquatic!
Yeah.
And yeah, you cut this thing. His choppa is cut in half. I don't. Oh, I'm gonna make another perception check. Let's see if this guy spots ya. Nope. Hey, where's that coming from? Is shouting the guy on the ledge. Oh, this other guy's running away. He's a weird boy. So he's pretty much. See my initiative tracker? Nope. No, it's that guy. Okay, so I can get rid of this guy. He's run off. Then it is the end of the turn, guys. We're on to round 8.
Okay.
Okay. And the orcs. The orcs are acting on an 8 this time. Here we go. Beat the orcs. And it's on to beat the orcs.
Oh, sorry. No,
And then Let's see.
Oh, come on, come on. So complicated doing this. There we go.
Oh, there
Finally.
you go.
Nice. Okay. Descending. All right. Regis, you're up first. What are you doing?
So Captain Quinelli's still on the ground, right?
He's
I
on the
will
ground.
try my shooting then.
He just destroyed the orc's chopper.
Yeah, if Captain Quinelli had stood up, I'd have run to stub out Alessander, but they better take a shot at this bugger.
Okay.
While I
Are
can.
you doing
come
a burst or...
on. Burst again.
Yeah,
Yep.
okay.
So no aim,
Show.
short range, semi-auto. Come on.
Solid hit. He will try
Two
and
hits
dodge it
again.
now that he's seen you. 15% chance. Does not.
Aha.
Go ahead and roll damage. 2 hits.
Come on.
Schwunk, schwunk.
This time, give me big ones.
Come on. There you
Oh,
go.
yes.
All
Pretty good.
right. That's 3, 4. Look at this. He's not happy with you. Then Captain Aquare. What are you doing?
Get up with my half action, I think,
Okay. Sounds right.
and then try to sink this blade into him.
Yeah, stand. Stand is a half movement. Okay. So you
no-
stumble to
no
your feet
aim.
and then go right ahead. Come on.
Yeah.
Nice. And he can't dodge because he's already used his reaction, so that is a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay.
Colossal, please.
Come on.
Yes.
Go. Whooshu. 5 AP. Then that is... so his armor is completely ignored. It's another 3 points of damage. Nicely done.
Nice.
So you cut along his arm. Hey! You already disarmed me. And then Alessander. Let's see. Here we go. First is no damage this round, just one more level of fatigue. When do you pass out?
I think that's maximum. Oops.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's all the fatigue that a character can.
If the character exceeds his fatigue limit, he goes unconscious for 10 minutes minus his toughness bonus.
What's your toughest one? It's 4. So 6 minutes. He finally... Oh, look at that little guy. He's tucking himself out. So,
Fatigue limit is toughness bonus. So you have more than your toughness bonus, Jeff?
No, this has just put me to my limit.
I think you're okay. You might
Okay.
want to check it, but I think you're okay until you exceed it. I'm just using the character sheet tips for that. So
if that says what it says, then there you go. You still have one more round. So give us a willpower check.
I yell out, Alessander, get yourself together, man!
Oh, you have to redo the willpower save.
Yeah, each round.
Oh,
Stop
plus 10.
smoking, Alessander.
so I get
Plus
plus 10 this time.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
go.
Nice. All right. So agility
feel
at
like-
minus 20.
I want to feel like I was the difference there. Little leadership.
Definitely work. Oh.
Oof.
Okay. So he's still on fire.
Yes.
All right, then it is the orc's turn. All right, this orc is going to withdraw. Oh, you know what? He's got nothing left to lose here. He's just going to try and let's see what a grapple is in this.
Ooh.
I think he's fucking sick of getting his stuff disarmed and breaking. Every
Yeah.
weapon he has is broken now. That's no fun. Oh, you know what? I forgot the orc close quarters tactic.
Oh, what is that?
God, the
Half
grenade.
action, draw a grenade. Second action. So, let's see here. I can't remember if you get a agility check to try and reduce the damage of these AoE attacks. But let's take a look. And let's see here. Granata. Is Granata. Practicing my German for tomorrow morning's Acton Cthulhu meets Marvel comics session.
Yeah.
So it is a blast ability. Which means, here we go. Anyone within the weapon's blast radius in meters is hit. Roll a hit location and damage individually for each person affected by the blast. So why don't you first give us a... where is it? Oh, sorry. I thought it was on my... What do you call it? Adeptus Geomicus screen here. But it is not. I think it's a 2d10 roll you give us.
Oh, the weapon?
Yeah. It's got all the weapons on there, but does not have grenades on there. Unfortunately. Here we go. So, that is... exotic weapons. Here we go.
Grenades are on page
2d10. Yeah, so would you give us a 2d10 roll, please? That's how much damage the orc's going to take from this.
Is that 2d10 tearing?
2d10 is not tearing.
X?
No, it's not filament.
Oh, that's just explosive. Sorry, that's explosive. Sorry.
Yeah.
2d10. Ooh.
14. All right.
Location? Do we need do we need hit location?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll a percentile for location.
Okay.
Let's see, because he is armored differently. And 89 is left leg again.
Damn it.
Fortunately, the leg's only got 2 points of armor, though. So that means he takes 4 points of damage from this. And you,
I think I'm the same. I have 10. I have a 10 toughness plus armor.
Okay.
So I take 4 damage, right?
With you'll take let's see here. No, you take. We roll separately for everyone.
Oh, gotcha.
It's going to your right leg.
Okay.
Okay, and then it is. Here we go. You're taking. 18 points of damage.
I am at 0.
All right.
Oh no!
You could spend a fate point and regain 1d5 hit points.
That is an obvious maneuver.
Yeah.
No brainer.
Okay.
I'm at correction. I'm at 5 hit points. Oh no, 1d5.
1d5. Yeah. No, it's optimistic. Okay. Let's see.
Yeah.
The captain is nothing if not. There you go.
See? I knew what that was. Come on,
This is why we don't need a psychic on the parties because or on the crew. He already is. All right. So what does it look like? What does Captain Quinelli look like as he sees this guy bring this grenade out?
The whole thing's been pretty cinematic. So I go flying off that ledge. He rolls inside right at the last second, takes a swing, cuts his own weapon on my sword, halves it, and then he gets that look on his face because he has no weapon left. So he just pulls the grenade and gets that rictus grin, and I'm like, oh, come on, and it goes boom, it goes off.
I love that Captain Quinelli is already editing what happened because you described it as he hit the ground and rolled to the side when in fact he hit like a fucking ton of bricks.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Love it. All right. That brings us to the end of round 8. We're on round 9, guys. Go ahead and click on your token and roll initiative. You're going to want to beat my 6.
Oh.
And of course, I can't. Imbecile.
Ooh, Aquare. All right. The other guy needed to roll to see if he could spot anybody. I don't think he can. Oh, that's a 2. How about I not cheat? There we go. Nope. What's going on down there? And then here's the explosion go off. All right, Captain, you're up first.
Off we go. Half action aim. and try to bury it in this guy. Oh, nope.
There's a miss. Alessander. Ugh.
Okay, so you roll your damage.
No damage. One more level of fatigue, so you pass out.
So I pass out.
Okay. Then it is. I look forward to you guys shopping for a flamer at the next next port of call. Holy smokes! Then it is Regis. What are you doing?
I will go to Alessander. If I've got any time, I will try and stop him out.
I think you'd have to move around that plant. I'm picturing these things being space cacti, so but I mean, you can get there in one full round move.
Okay, so I'll do that.
Okay. Then it is Orc Clock. All right, so then he's already used his one.
Yeah, I
He
can't
said
really
you would-
shoot at
you
the
know,
orc when
You know what? I'm going to make a
Captain's
check here. When you a willpower check. Okay. Yeah, because I think when you set a grenade off on a human and he doesn't die, I think that is usually the the grim and dark universe's way of telling you need to get the fuck away from him. So he it's full round to withdraw.
Yes.
Disengage, yeah, full. Okay, so he's like staggers back. And you can hear him shout up at the other one, "There ain't something wrong with this one." And you know what? He's going to run over and see what he's talking about. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So he comes racing over. So now he sees you, but he cannot fire till next round. Next round, guys, round 10. Everyone decide what you're doing with your round. Actually, you don't have to. What am I talking about? That is other games. I need to beat my 5. My orcs. I'm actually on a 5. We have one. I guess you don't really need to.
I just put a 0 now?
Yeah, I'll put 0 in for you. Let's see. Okay, so first up is Captain Aquade. What are you doing?
I'm charging.
I don't know if you get the plus 10, though. You can definitely charge in, but you don't. Yeah, I think you need to move a minimum of 4 meters in order to get the benefit of the charge. It's a carryover from 3rd edition.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here.
Let me double check that, though. I thought when I was looking at the charge for the D-Orcs, I thought we saw that.
Yeah.
I thought that was in there.
Yeah.
Here we go, it's charge. Oh, I just saw grapple. I know what I'm going to do with that.
Yeah, I'll still charge.
Still charge, eh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, no. The last 4 meters must be in a straight line so you can build up speed. Does not require you to be 4 meters away. So ignore me. You get the plus 10 anyway.
Okay.
So, you race in. Go right ahead.
Yep. All right.
Leave me alone, you fool.
Come here. I'm not done with you. Oh, yes, I am.
You cut into the sedimentary layer on that stone next to you.
Yeah. Yep.
It's crazed. It's crazed. Then it is Regis' turn. What are you doing, Regis?
I'll try and put out Alessander.
I think.
I'll just shoveling sand on him.
Yeah, I think you're going to be able to do that.
Sandy, so
If you're spending the whole round doing that, you toss it onto an Alessander is finally extinguished. Then these orcs. So this one is with you. I'm going to make another will save. He failed, but he's not. Yeah, I think he's fucking withdrawing again. Get away from me! And that'll leave you open for this idiot to shoot down at you. And that'll be a 40% chance of hitting. That is going to be a miss.
Nice.
It's all around you. Alessander, you're out.
Yay!
Then it is top of the round 11. Now this is going to be an important one to see whether Captain Aquade will be acting before or after the Orcs. The Orcs are acting on an 8. So beat my 8.
Got him.
Nice. All right. Then we have, I'll put you up there, Regis. Captain Aquade, what are you doing?
Huh. I really want to keep pursuing this guy at this point is the question. You know,
Word no springs to mind.
it does. What's that?
The word no springs to mind.
It does. I will say the only thing though is I do have that.
Oh, that's true.
You know? Yeah, I'll charge.
Nice.
That's great.
You green scum, come here.
Nobody accused the captain of being smart. Brave, rich,
Assuredly.
but not smart.
Not intelligence, it's pride, man. Pride.
Love it. Go ahead and give us a... He's the only one who knows anything to the contrary for how Captain Aquade will soon right this little melee.
Right this wrong.
And those 8 orcs fell to my blade.
Yeah.
Good lord. All right, then it is Regis' turn. What are you doing, Regis?
I never missed a blow. I will, at this point, sprint around here and getting a bit, I'll be behind the rock, but aiming, ready to shoot at this guy.
Okay. Oh, nice. Yeah. The
Trying
one's
to
up
get a
on
bit
the
of
ledge.
cover,
Yeah, you got
shooting
it.
around the rock.
Okay, now, firing into melee. Do we remember how that happens? Shooting into melee is a -20. We do know. That is one thing I love. The combat difficulty is collected by numbers in it, by what the actual... It's the same way it is in the rule book. And I know it's just a different way of having it, but I like that a lot. I find that easier to navigate than having a list of all the different modifiers, and then you go over and find out what the numbers are. It's probably like 6 of one half a dozen of another.
Yeah.
I like it. So that means I've only got a 20% chance of hitting you. Yeah, actually it was a good call to get into melee. And also I forgot for this guy to disengage beforehand. So he's firing down at you with this guy still engaged with you. And then this guy will withdraw, and this guy must, let's see, how much ammo? I must be out of ammo with this idiot, because he's been firing like, that's 10 for like 14 rounds. Listen, you cheating bastard. These orcs can dodge at double the rate we can. They can fire without having to reload. Like, come on.
It's unreal.
This is not the game I signed up for. Let's see here. That's probably exactly the game you signed up for. All right, here we go. Let's see here. The clip of 30, but I have been firing at 10 per round, so I basically need to reload next round. Okay, so then this idiot is going to, with a broken, he's going to, like, leave me alone. You know what he's going to do? He's actually going to run. You go ahead and get your attack of opportunity.
Okay.
I think that's the way that... I'll look it up afterwards. I think that's the way it works. Go ahead and give us a regular attack.
Yeah. +0?
+0, yeah.
Okay. There we go.
That is a hit. Now, could very well be... For those listening at home, it could very well be that they just can't disengage, but I don't know. Ooh, don't matter. Go ahead, that's to the body. Go ahead and roll damage. Come on, you managed to kill this guy.
There we go.
Yeah. So he turns, getting ready to go away, and you plunge that power sword of yours down in so hard, actually kills my initiative tracker. So, then it is, all right. So now Captain Aquare is wide open, no fate points, and an orc who has to reload next round. Oh, no. Okay, guys, these rules are bullshit. Now, everyone decide what you're doing your round, and beat my call. Dang, I got a 4.
So what do you have to do, for example, to run? If a full action is your...
Full action, you can run.
You move like 4 times your pace or something?
Yeah.
Or 3 times? It's like quite a bit.
It's on the sheet.
Yeah, the first...
It's on the sheet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm 24.
Enemies are at minus 20 BS and plus 20 weapon skill.
Yeah, I'm out of there. Either way. I mean, being angry is one thing, but I can't even get to that guy. I'm not gonna like.
You're racing away. I've been avenged.
Right.
Okay. Then let's see here. I rolled. Yeah, I need a 4. We got everybody initiative. Let's see.
I think I have to roll. Apologies. Come on.
Yeah, if you're gonna want to shoot this guy before he gets a shot off on the captains, that's 10. And Captain Aquati. Let's see. What is your initiative roll?
Mine.
Let's see here.
Oh no!
Thank you. My agility bonus is dog shit. So and I do need to reload as well. So Regis, you're up first. What are you doing?
I am going to do a burst at this guy.
Okay.
Let's see. I'm so glad that the Hell Pistol's got such a big clip.
That is nice.
40. Nice. So even firing to a go, you've got to.
Right.
Yeah. Submit. So it's just in range.
Here we go.
I am highly fatigued though, so.
Whoa. Well, I would have hit the earth as well. But I mean, your thing shoots through solid rock. All right, so that is, you got a lot of fate points. You want to fate point?
Yeah, I'm going to give one a go on that. Let's give that. Okay. Oh, no, wrong way around.
Yeah, so that's a pretty good way to keep.
No, that's a good way of doing it. Every time I shoot, I get another.
All right, here we go. Come on.
Semi-auto.
There you go. And left arm, so there's no chance. I don't think he was aware. He was trying to shoot Captain Quinlan, so I'm not going to let him dodge. Which means, go ahead and roll damage.
Come on, a 10 here, boys. Come on, a 10.
There you go.
Yes!
Go ahead and roll Emperor's Fury.
Nice.
What's the target number?
Target number you rolled against last time.
Oh, right, yeah, it's...
Looks to have been a 44.
44, okay. 44.
Nice.
Righteous Fury!
21! And let's see his left arm. What does it look like as you zorch this guy?
And there's a big puff of mushroom as his entire arm just...
So, Captain Quinilla, you hack this, you turn and get ready to run, and you hear the sizzling of flesh and a kind of... And he falls down.
Oh, those were good rolls there.
There's nothing else around. So go ahead and finish your turn if you like, Captain Aquati.
I mean, he was gonna bolt. He's probably not quite certain that everyone's gone. All foes are gone, so he's gonna play it a little bit safe and get behind cover.
Okay, so you race behind cover.
Yep.
All right, so we can drop out. You can hear shouting of orcs off in other parts of this. It's kind of echoing through the canyon, but they seem to be fairly far off. There does not seem to be anyone immediately with you. It'll be about another 5 minutes until Alessandro is conscious, but he isn't on fire anymore.
On that note, I think Cornelia was going to yell at Alessandro, "You still with us?" It doesn't get a response, I guess.
No response.
What happens to your fatigue when you come out of that state?
Oh, let's see here. Let's talk
Do you
about
stay fatigued?
Recovering fatigue. Let's see.
Heck of a question.
Fatigue 251.
Seems relevant.
Yeah, quite. We're all knackered.
Not all injuries in Rogue Trader are lethal. Thank you, game.
Quite a lot of them are.
Exhaustion, combat trauma, or swapping licks with bare fists can all leave a character battered, but more or less intact. Every hour of normal rest, not counting states of unconsciousness, that includes no combat, no psychic powers, and no strenuous activity, removes 1 level of fatigue. 8 consecutive hours of rest remove all levels of fatigue. That's pretty cool. I know I've said it like every time we play this. I fucking love this game. It's
Yeah, it's a
really
good
really
game.
fun. You know, I genuinely because we didn't play last time too. I was kind of like, I feel like I might kill everyone because of the stupid encounter setup.
Right.
I didn't put my thumb on the scale for anything that happened tonight, and you guys were. It's a tough fight, but like, you guys took out what 7 orcs, 8 orcs, and one with a flamer. That's fucking awesome. You guys are total
This was a
badasses.
razor's edge, though, wasn't it? This could have easily gone the other way.
Yeah. I mean, last time as well, you guys were having, from what I remember, it was at the end of the session, so you were low on fate points, and you were rolling terribly.
Yeah.
So it was like that. Just sometimes that bites that way. But this was, I mean, I wouldn't want every combat encounter to be like this, but this is pretty fucking cool.
And the map was kind of fun too. You know, it's got some different altitudes. It's got some. It's fun. Fun to have a little combat tactical map.
Absolutely, you're spoiled for a little bit of Car Wars, and this is going to be it from now on.
Yeah.
So it is. There are certain games in particular. They're just like it. It can slow things down sometimes, but it also adds there is an element of tactics when the game supports that kind of stuff, and like line sight and this kind of stuff is really fun.
It didn't make you have to, try to figure out what the range was. You know, the range is the range. Like, it's just...
Honestly, like, it would have been faster, but I think a lot of the texture of this encounter would have been lost if we were just doing it by, what do you call it, theater of the mind.
Yeah.
It'd been nearly impossible, right?
Or just boring, dull as dishwater. We would have been just sort of randomly talking about, like, what cover do you got and whatnot. This was, like, seeing you guys running around, especially with how mobile you guys were. Very, very cool. So, well, we'll be using more maps in future, I think. Nice. Let's see, what's a 40K equivalent of a Fang Dragon? I don't know. I guess a Bloodthirster. Okay, so then it's after about 5 minutes, Regis, what does Captain Aquari see? Because you, I think, are carrying a couple levels of fatigue as well.
Oh yeah. So I'll be leaning against the rock, just puffing and panting and looking completely drained. Damn, that was close, Captain.
You know,
and you're,
there's one thing because you can gain the 1d5 hit points back with fate point. Why would you not spend that at the end of a session to top yourself up?
Oh yeah,
right.
Oh, that makes sense. Right? Yeah.
Agreed, totally. But I know you. I'm not doing that till there's 30 seconds to go. Before,
No, that's a really. I would say it's a really good call. You're waiting at the clock.
Yeah.
I've been caught that way before, so.
Oh, that's great. Because last session, like Captain Aquare did end with a couple of fate points left still. So that would have been. It's interesting to think of that. Like, oh, cool. Like, why would you not spend that right away? Top yourself up, get ready to go for the next session.
Yeah, I was down a couple poinits from something.
Yeah,
so
like
I could have. I didn't think about it.
If you could do the same thing with whatever points you gain right away at the start of the session, like why not spend those beforehand? You're not metagaming. You're just you playing the game smartly.
Yeah.
So then, I mean, it doesn't help when you got zilch on the table, but Regis is looking pretty. I mean, he has a bit of an unnatural kind of look to him too, but he's dusty. He's sweaty. His hands are dirty. When you get over there, Alessandro, you can see is breathing still, but he is pretty,
tired.
Fire all over him. The other thing is that every single one of you has now a damaged vac suit. So you each one of you has to make use of that rebreather, which I'm hoping each of you has a rebreather.
Mm-hmm. I've got one.
I think you guys talked about before you left the ship. You talked about picking one up or using those.
Oh yeah, we do have. Yeah. I remember we looked it up because we had this discussion when we left the ship.
I mean, I don't have one listed, so I don't. So is that? Are we?
I think.
So
Yeah, so one of the things I would assume is that's one of those gears. There's a neat thing in I don't know if it's in the previous version too, but in the newest edition of the High Guard book for Traveler, they have a little sidebar that talks about the ship's locker. And there's like, look, this is what you could expect is going to be in there. You don't need to spend points and blah, blah, blah. One of those things would be, I think for this, a rebreather and vac suits would be in those lockers. So I think if you didn't think to bring one, I'm going to assume that either Regis or Alessander were like, look, Captain, Regis does seem to be the one who's, it's a little bit of a...
Or even take one off the dead bodies of the guards if they happen to have one.
Each of them would have one, yeah.
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 Okay.
Yeah.
So
the thing in Traveller, it was always a bit silly, right? You've got this 50 million credit ship, but you haven't got a vac suit because you couldn't afford it.
exactly. Yeah. Like, it's like, look, you got this stuff. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Case.
Regius, you've looked better. And I hit you on the shoulder. Did you see me? Did you see how I skewered that huge orc over there?
It was difficult, Captain, but I could see your ego from here. Indeed, it's
I'll check on Alessander and I'll check on our other men.
So if you check on
I'll limp back to Alessander.
Yeah, I'm getting back to Alessander. And once Captain Aquata gets around the corner, you can see he's actually limping from that left leg now a little.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to feel that. They're all dead, unfortunately. But let me see what else they would have had on them. They would have had each of them has a las gun. So if you did want to take one of those, although they seemed remarkably ineffective or to have little effect on the orcs.
I'm actually a little low on ammo, so I will grab one.
Okay, so you got a
I'm low
las.
on my plasma ammo.
Okay, so you got a las gun.
I guess I will. While I'm looking at Alessander, I'll strip my 2 clips. I should be able to get one full one out of it.
Okay. To like combined charges kind of thing?
Yep.
Okay. And let's see.
I'll grab if there's such a thing as dog tags, if there's a way to.
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
probably. There's probably something. I mean, it's got to be something like a. You know what? It probably is something as prosaic as like actual dog tags. I was gonna say like there's some kind of high tech thing, but like that ain't unless it's a fucking servo. They got a skull that speaks to you hanging around them. Probably not. Yeah, you got those, and then each of them has on them. Let's see here. Yeah, void suit, the las gun. There's a stub automatic. 2 clips for each weapon, by the by. Las gun has a 60 round clip. A handvox, truncheon, and a knife. So, it has a 60 round clip, but it has 0 penetration, and it does 1d10 plus 3 energy damage. It is reliable, though. Which I think means that it's harder for it to malfunction or jam. And it's only a full round action to reload. You don't have to spend more than 1 round reloading it, so there's an upside there. Okay. So then it's around now when, Alessander, you get up, and you're just...
Yeah.
Like completely tanked out. You're down to
he's probably barely able to think, and because of it, he is reloading his gun because it's the only thing he could think of before he freaked out. And
oh yeah, like he's stumbling, trying to get up and trying to reload,
reload his gun and aim and look for the orcs. Like he does not know how long he's been asleep.
Yeah. So Regis, you would see this as he's kind of waking up. He immediately sort of starts panicking, but he's like stumble drunk. Just trying to get the stuff together. He seems to be still in the moment.
Yep. Rest, brother. We've the orcs are gone. Vile Xenos filth have left. We are still alive.
Thank goodness.
By the Emperor, Alessander, did you shower today? You look like hell.
Sorry, Captain. It's that fire.
Oh, you're still smoking. Indeed.
Yeah, probably just like smoldering.
Well, the rest of the men, unfortunately, have met their fate. They have joined the Emperor. If anyone is short on a ranged weapon, there are extras down there. If I grabbed one myself, I'm getting a little low on plasma. Everyone good? On ranged weapons?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm guessing I fired about 10 times. Well, 10 times with double burst, so I've still got half a magazine left, 2 half magazines left.
All right. Well, let's get out of here.
So let's talk about what's going on in the mechanics, and then ways to address what's going on in the mechanics, and then we can figure out how you want to model this in the fiction. In the mechanics, without rest, both Alessander and Regius are going to be suffering -10 to all of their rolls. So the continued whatever it's called in this extended task, I think. What is it called? The skill challenge, whatever they call it in this thing. I think it's extended tasks, maybe. Anyway, the whatever skill test they're going to be making right now will be suffering a -10 until they get at least a few hours to rest. Regis, you got what? 2 levels of fatigue?
2, yep.
Regis needs 2 hours to clear that. Alessander needs 4 hours to clear that. 5 hours, right? You're at fatigue 5.
Yeah.
5 hours to clear that.
And how far away are we from the ship? I can't remember at all at this point.
This was your first check that you guys, like, it was a first check, was a simple stealth check by someone who was really good. Oddly enough, the player who wasn't able to make it tonight. That's the one.
They couldn't face us. He couldn't face us.
Yes, so the right now you guys have made effectively no progress to trying to lose these orcs and make your way towards the ships. Your seneschal led you directly into an orcish ambush. Not by his fault. They seem to be all over the place.
At least that's what he said.
At least that's what he said, exactly. So, you are still in, and let's maybe refresh our memory of what this place looks like with a little sampling of block text. Let's see, right here. That was. Well, we know of block text, which means we're going to do the next best thing, paraphrase descriptions. Remember, this is a sprawling city that has it was seemingly built by an insectoid race that Regis saw in his visions, and as such, it's going on for a huge picture, like something the size of a London or a New York or a Mexico City, or a Delhi, like a massive millions of persons strong city. You guys went to effectively the heart of it and are now slowly trying to make your way out, and then also navigate yourself back to where you left your ship. It's aggravated by the fact that you can't just find the transponder or whatever for your ship and follow it, because remember, there's all that disruption to the sensors or to the auspex readers, whatever they're called. So, as far as what the terrain is like, you could, in theory, try and find a place to hole up, catch your breath, and then try and make your way back, not suffering the penalties, or you can try to push forward. Let's find the rules for the... actually, let me take a look here. For the extended tests. Because I do like them quite a bit in this game because of the levels of success. Let's see here.
And I assume our radio can't reach the ship.
Not yet, no, because of the whatever that crystalline tower was, has been causing. That seems to be the source of your disruptions. Okay, 2, 6. Yeah, exploration challenges, they're called. And I think what we've set is that you need 12 in order to 12 degrees of success to get yourself back. And the first check we did was a stealth check, so we've made 0 progress towards it as such, or as of yet. So, with that in mind, what are you guys thinking? The situational modifiers will apply here. So if there are things that you want to take advantage of, Because I think that the stealth, or the not stealth, but the concealment check that your seneschal made last time, that was done with a pretty fat bonus on top of it. It was just an unfortunate, really shitty roll with no fate points available. What are you guys thinking? Start trying to push your way forward, and this is where you guys can try and play to your strengths. If there are skills that you think that would assist in making your way along, whether it's concealment itself, whether it's trying to work with others, Captain Quinelli, you will be able to make the first pass on it if you want to leave it to take the lead and let your more exhausted crewmates rest, or at least for you to try and get some headway on it. The other thing is, Regis, you're the one who has the fate points right now, so you at least have a re-roll to tap into, notwithstanding your -10.
I think, Captain, I reckon we need to get some rest. Our Saunders looking drained. And I don't think we're in any condition to.
My ability to move silently is crap, so there's that too.
Why would you ever want to inflict on people the loss of their encounter with you? Like, come on.
Silent move 10.
You would never do something as unthinkable. If you've taken more damage than twice your toughness bonus, you are heavily damaged. So I think that makes I think all of you guys, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So just I was looking up the healing rules. So right now you are looking at you'll be healing 1 damage per week of natural healing.
Oof.
Medical attention will help speed that up. But you do need to have access to that in your what do you call it? Your medic is currently having praying at the halls of or praying at the feet of the Emperor in the afterlife. So what are you thinking, guys?
I mean, on the one hand, I guess it's a little bit of an advantage that we didn't make much progress. Obviously, we're not way deep to get back, right?
Yep.
But on the other hand, we're in terrible shape and we're terrible at stealthing.
But again, you can think of other ways. If, for like, let's say you wish to try and just navigate through these complexes, trying to minimize the time you're outside, take advantage of those covers, maybe that's a navigation check or something like that.
Right.
So if you can think of skills that you think would apply, I'm happy to.
I mean, while I'm fatigued, my skills are in the toilet, essentially. Just for the record for you guys.
Yeah, mine too. Only got a few in there.
I think it's a flat -10 for being fatigued, unless I'm mistaken. It doesn't get worse. So you just have -10, but yeah. I don't believe.
And as a reminder too, like there will be situational modifiers too. So, and those situational modifiers, an ordinary check is a +10, a routine check is a +20. That can go up to +60 depending on how well you take advantage of sort of the surroundings and the circumstances and the available resources you got.
Our orienteering, is that survival?
Like to try and navigate around. I think it's actually. Yeah. I believe there is a skill called navigation.
Because I don't see it.
Let's see.
Oh god, the writing is
navigation. So yeah, it's a navigation surface, page 83 of the core rulebook.
Oh yeah. Navigation's like a special section. It's in the bottom. Like I have navigation stellar. Like
down below, got it. Yeah, down below.
Yeah, same me. I've got stellar and warp. But...
So we have 0 surface navigation. I guess we need to rest up. We're not very good at stealthing. We're not very good at navigation. I mean, we're close. We're close, but since we suck at both of those, I guess we should rest up. What do you guys think?
Agreed.
So how are you thinking of hiding yourself and trying to find a place to hide, to rest up? To are you going to go like deep into these places? Or are you trying to find a high vantage point, the like, you know, bug person equivalent of a skyscraper? Or what are you thinking?
A hole, like a cave, maybe? I don't know.
Does anyone have any special abilities that you think might be of value? Any of their advantages or their profession abilities?
I mean, I have survival, and I come from a death planet, so that was a desert world, which is kind of a little bit like where we are.
Nice.
That is 100% like where you are. That, nice. I think, would give you a minimum of plus 30. Because just trying to find the thing is, there are ample amount of places here. It seems like there's a crap ton of orcs here, but this is a huge area. And remember, you didn't run into any orcs for the first like several hours that you were traveling through this ruin.
Right.
Yeah.
And let's see here. What assistance does is it reduces the difficulty by 1 step. That's effectively an extra plus 10. So if you guys, is anyone else trained in survival?
Negative. Regius?
Nope.
Sorry, what, survival?
Yeah, so that's just
he was
that.
asking us.
Yeah. So
if they could help me. Oh, I see.
Tell us a little bit about what are you thinking, Alessandro? Seeing this place, as exhausted as you are, how are you thinking is the safest way to try and find, you know, find a place to hole up?
I mean, I definitely am thinking some kind of a cool cave or some kind of a, you know, natural defensible area.
Sure. We bring it back to the illustration. Maybe that'll. Ooh. There we go. Okay. Like a cool cave, so somewhere lower.
Yeah, somewhere lower.
Okay.
Yeah. Nothing strenuous. No climbing. You know, something.
Do you think I could inspire him, Kevin? I don't know if this is applicable.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, so you'll grind up another plus 10. So that'll be a plus 40 to it. And I think I like your description as well. We'll give you another plus 10. So that'll be a plus 50 to your survival check.
There we go. Come on, roll 20. We need to survive.
Holy smokes. Now, my intention was to let you count that towards your thing, because you're calming, you're sleeping and resting. If you're taking the full like 8-hour rest kind of thing, this may give you enough time for the orcs to calm down. So you find this place. Tell us what's going through. You're 7 towards the 12 you need to get yourself back. A full night and part of the day. First off, clear all of your fatigue, guys.
Fatigue, yay.
And then tell us what's going through everyone's. What do we see as you guys are camping out here? You probably hear orcs at least once or twice throughout the day, not far away, but none of them come in to try and find you.
I think, well, Cornelia probably says, so once we get the spot, say, you two are tired. Go on. The captain will handle it. I'll take the first watch.
Alessandro
No, I won't hear another word of it. Go ahead.
Alessandro turns to Regis like, is the captain limping? Or
Quiet. To sleep with you. Quiet.
What about Alessandro and Regis? Like, what are you guys thinking, having gone through that harrowing experience? Regis, for one, the heights of having experienced, you know, visions across time of the Xenos, and then nearly being killed by packs of other angry Xenos.
It's like the life of a student is tough on the frontier, isn't it? You come so close, and yet it gets. But we need to get back to the ship. I need to find that wreck. And we need to come back here.
Didn't make it very far, did we?
With a gunship this time.
But we got a taste.
With Alexander.
I mean, I think it's making him kind of feel like he's back home, just like, this place is just trying to kill him, and it almost succeeded. I think maybe even closer than he ever was at home. So, he'd like to get off this planet. So I think he's, it's also probably brought back a little bit of the trauma. He's probably looking around to make sure there's no cactuses,
Yeah.
He's reminding him of that trauma.
Boy, I nearly ran full tilt into one, when that fight with the orc.
Yeah.
So an evening, the sun's, the pulsing sun, if you remember, it's that flickering, dying star. It finally goes down. Whenever you go and check your Vox units, there's still nothing but static that comes over them. So you feel still very, very much alone. And you wake up still all equally as injured as what you were the night before. What is the plan for, I guess, first off, are you waiting till the day and then going to move out during the day, or going to move at night?
Oh, we need the night, I think.
Yeah, it almost seems like night is the smarter
And because I can see in the dark,
way.
boys, this is the way to go.
Regis, would you give us a Xenos lore check at plus, let's say plus 20?
Xenos lore. My Xenos lore plus 20. Here we go. That didn't do anything.
Is it?
Okay, well that's not working, so I'll just roll it.
Is that hanging up?
That was a 5 against 70.
Yeah,
so.
that's what I was going to look at your roll for, see whether you could remember whether or not orcs can see in the dark. And with that, they definitely cannot. So
that seems good.
Their eyes can't see any better than humans. So, small blessings. If you're able to see in the dark and you're able to lead everyone along, then Alessander has given us 7 of the 12 necessary degrees of success to get your butts out of here. You've waited, things have calmed down, and it seems like you can still hear gunshots from like echoing elsewhere in here. It seems like the orcs have found others to fight besides themselves. You may remember you saw them fighting one group of orcs fighting another group of orcs when you first arrived here. So, what's the strategy for the next leg here? Captain Aquare or Regis? Who would like to go next?
Well, we need to go at night, right? So we wait until nightfall and Regius try to lead us out of here. What do you say?
Yep, I think that's it, Captain. I will try and get us back to that ship.
One thing I think we did 2 sessions ago when you were trying to get to this, just as a reminder, you, I believe, used Synescence to locate yourself from where the tower was.
Yep. Well, because there I was trying to get to the tower, so I was just wondering, because that was easier. I was sort of going towards the
like the
psychic phenomena.
I think it'll be less of a bonus for this, because all it'll tell you is how to get away from that thing, get closer to the edge of the city, as opposed to getting closer to your ship. But it is better than if you haven't.
Yeah, I could triangulate it a bit. Yep.
Yeah, at least you get yourself further away. So I think what we'll do is we'll set the let's give the Synescence bonus a plus 10. If that's what you wish to use.
Let's give that.
And you could spend a fate point to give a plus 10 to it as well. On top.
I'll probably do it to re-roll.
Okay. That sounds like a man who has
it gives me a better chance.
rolled in the grim and dark universe of the far future, where there is only re-rolls.
Okay, I'll re-roll.
Okay. And plus 10 once again.
Oh, come on.
So you're trying, I don't know what it is. Like, maybe it's because of the connection that you've drawn with it, that you just feel like it's harder to, when you get into it and you connect with it, you feel a deeper and more meaningful connection because you've actually linked up with the viewing mechanism that's in there. So it's hard to judge just how far away you are. Although, you know, further to what you said, like, my God, you want to be back at that place.
So since you know, when I think of it, it overwhelms me. I just think I have to use just my smarts to at least go away from the center, even if I can't go necessarily straight towards the ship.
Yeah. So you make use of let's say about 3 hours or so of time to try and get use Regis's psychic connections, try and get yourselves further away. When is it that you finally just give up, Regis?
Regius, are we close?
Yeah, then I just have to use my smarts to try and pick I just realize it's going nowhere, so I start looking left and right, see if I can recognize
that'll
anything.
That'll be the next pass.
Oh,
right,
okay.
Right now it's Captain Aquate's turn.
I guess 2 or 3, I guess a couple of hours, because I'll realize that I'm either... I think from what we're saying here, I'll realize fairly quickly that I'm, you know, struggling to make sense of it.
Okay, so Captain Aquate, time to take.
What about?
You know what? Hold on. I think we forgot something. The first roll that you made there, did you include Captain Aquate's plus 10% in that?
Oh no, I wouldn't have.
Okay, so then give yourself your fate point back because you did get 1 degree of success.
Cool. Oh.
So but again, like, it's just, you're not making nearly as much. You're at 8 right now. You're not making nearly as much progress as what you were hoping to. And I think perhaps part of it was trying to draw you back towards it too. And maybe what the changeover is that you realize, oh God, like if I keep following this, I'm inevitably going to bring them back to it. Because if I keep this contact up, I'm going to want to go back and keep viewing the entire history of this race.
Yep.
Okay, then Captain Aquate.
So what about through sheer command, like press on? Do you think there's any merit to this?
Yeah, I mean, you know what? Like, even if it's getting lost, I mean, getting some more miles into the boot, I think that definitely will help. And with how injured everybody is, I think keeping the morale up and and their spirits focused and their minds, I guess, focused on the goal, probably a good roll. So I think let's give command. I think we'll do same thing, a plus 10. It's not a hugely connected to it thing, but
and at least narratively, I have that now. That just
iron
for
discipline target, Nike. Nice.
I don't coddle them. That doesn't do any good.
What value is there in that? How are they ever going to learn if not through the rod?
Iron sharpens iron. Like, I think at times, like, oh God, not the iron sharpens iron again. Dear heavens, no, please, Captain.
So go ahead and give us what skill are you thinking of?
Command.
Go right ahead and give us a command check at plus 10.
Okay.
I guess you need to do another boarding action.
There we go.
Look at that. With sheer force of personality and will, you guys finally, after another 4 hours of stumbling around through this city, you find your gun cutter. So.
Wow. I've never been happier to see my ship.
And inappropriately hard slaps on the back on both.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So tell us what it looks like as you guys get on. You've left. I think
I'm firing up the engines insanely fast.
Okay, so you're racing in.
Oh yeah.
Everything's powering up. I don't think I think maybe one of the house guards, the House Aquate guards, says, "Captain, are there any others?"
I put my hand on his shoulder and say, they are speaking with the Emperor as we speak, I'm afraid.
Can you
And our seneschal, we had to leave him behind for failing his stealth check.
Yeah, he begged us to. He begged us.
So let's quickly, I'm just gonna take a look at the healing thing here. Oh, the medicus, that's what I wanted to look at. Okay. So they may be able to, they would definitely have first aid kits on here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So let's see here.
And I feel 2 fate points incoming at 650.
Yes. So why do we do this? Let's have each of you give us a percentile roll. The difficulty is going to be a 30, a 3-0 on a success. You regain 1 hit point. Or 1, you remove 1 damage, I guess, technically. Nice. Regis. And who's left here? Alessandra?
Oops.
There's a percentile roll 30 or less.
I'm up to 3 now.
I was just typing it in. Oh,
Ah.
dang it.
So unfortunately, you guys are just too banged up to benefit from it. But tell us how you feel.
No. Forget me. Focus on Regius.
Then I guess the last thing is, Regius, would you like to spend your fate points to get some health back?
Oh, I think so.
Sounds good.
It's a toughie, but
So give us a 2d5 roll, please. Let's see how much damage you're able to slough off. 7
nice.
points, not bad.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Which puts you at 10. What is your toughness bonus?
16.
No, your toughness bonuses. Not your hit points.
Oh, sorry. My toughness bonus is 5.
Is a 5. That's pretty cool.
Wow.
So you actually need to be below you need like below 6 to be heavily injured.
Yeah.
You're a tough little tough
He's a
little
tough
bugger.
old-
Yeah, bugger.
So that means
Yeah.
you're lightly injured, which means that you're going to respond more quickly to treatment, which is great because you can with first aid they could actually restore. If you spent that before they applied first aid, they would actually grant you 3 hit points back as opposed to 1. Because good to know for next time. Because when you're lightly damaged, you gain their intelligence bonus in damage back, as opposed to the 1 when you're heavily damaged.
Cool.
So,
And for inspiration after the fact, I'm thinking next time we're wandering around the wilderness, I'm seeing that I'm pretty good at literacy. Maybe I whip out my Emperor's Primer and read to us as we go through.
you take the man out of the commissar, but you can't take the commissar out of the man.
Yeah.
All right, so then, guys, I believe we leave our heroes with the gun cutter taken off from the barren surface of Megaros Prime and flying back up into orbit where the Mortis Probati awaits, and somewhere deep in that ice field awaits a treasure ship. And hopefully no one else.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then you guys get 500 XP as well.
Oh, that's right.
So that is some extra XP. Yeah. Then for those listening at home, thank you so much for joining us for session 7 of our ongoing Rogue Trader campaign. I genuinely was worried about how this combat was going to play out, guys, but that was so much fun. Like that really felt like
crazy.
Appropriate stakes. It really, man, this is a great game. This is going to be so much fun.
Fun. Yep.
And as is always, usually I saw someone else I know on Twitter ran this session for his kids in one night.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Oh wow.
I think you can, like, we do really like to chew scenery and like enjoy our time. We are definitely a smell the roses type group, more so than like run through things. But it's man, what a great fun, really fun adventure and a great introduction for the camp this type of game. We, as is always the case, for those listening at home, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns regarding the session, the campaign, or the game we're playing, please do not hesitate to leave a comment in the comment section down below, and I'll endeavor to reply in a timely fashion. There is also a link down below in the description of the video to the Dungeon Musings Discord server. We have a channel there dedicated to Warhammer games in general, Warhammer Fantasy, Warhammer 40K, any of the 40K RPGs, any of the fantasy RPGs, whichever version. We've run 3 versions actually on the channel. You know, guys, Warhammer Fantasy is actually up there with most editions run on the channel. I believe it's tied with we've run one more edition of D&D because we've run second, 3.5, 4th, and 5th on the channel. But Warhammer Fantasy is right behind there because I've run 3rd on the channel as well for a gaming marathon a few years back. But anyway, we have a channel on the Dungeon Musings Discord server. There is also a ton of other channels there with a ton of great people on them. You are more than welcome to join us over there. There is also a link down below to our friends at Noble Knight Games. Noble Knight Games is the preeminent unionized retailer of hard-to-find and out-of-print RPGs in North America. Not only do they have an amazing selection of hard-to-find and out-of-print RPGs, including a couple copies at reasonable prices of the Rogue Trader book. I would notice I was snooping around on that when I really shouldn't have been. And this is what gets me to trouble with some purchases. But they not only have a terrific selection of new role-playing games, board games, and card games, they also have an unmatched selection of hard-to-find and out-of-print RPGs, which are very much priced reasonably and often will fluctuate over time. So like you can see when they've lowered prices now, they've implemented a new feature in it. So if they have something that they don't have in stock, though, that you're looking for, you can often put it on a want list, like I did with my pocket edition of the Conan game published by Mongoose Publishing back in the earlies. And I had that arrive this week, and I got it for less than near perfect condition, and I got it for less than cover price. You put on a want list, they'll send you an email when it comes in, and you can pick it up. And if you do pick it up, $10 or more worth of product from their website, be sure to enter the code THEMUSE at checkout, and you will save yourself 10%. If you're listening to this at a different time from the recording, the discount code may have changed, so just come back to a more recent video, and you'll find a new discount code on there. There is also a link down below to the charity fundraising campaign we run on the channel, which is called Heroes Save Villages. It benefits the SOS Children's Villages International Charity, a really amazing organization active in over 130 countries, benefiting over 80,000 orphaned and abandoned children, including ongoing relief efforts in Ukraine and the surrounding countries for over a year now. All donations that go through that link go directly to SOS Children's Villages International. We're already at about 15% for the year for our fundraising so far, so we're off to a good start for 2023. All donations go directly to them. None of it goes to the channel or any other middleman. Just goes to help out the kids who benefit from their services. And we have 2 small ways of saying thank you for your generosity. One of them is if you donated $10 or more since January of 2023, then you will have a chance to vote on the year-long charity campaign that we are running on the channel. First session of that will be happening tomorrow afternoon, and the overall campaign is called the Year of Ill Omens, and this first session has been shaped by donors. The donors helped select what era it was going to play in, what specific time period it was going to be in, what kind of heroes we were going to be playing, and what game we were going to be using. So we will be playing a session of Amazing Adventures, a sister game of Castles and Crusades that we run quite a bit on the channel, set in the golden age of piracy with a bunch of reprobate treasure hunting heroes in search of a renegade Russian mystic. And I really hope that Boney M gets in a bunch of people's heads right now. We will also, when that game is wrapped up, that will be then starting voting on the next session, which will be in March, or a little later in March, I should say. And you'll be voting on all the same things, as well as connective tissue between that campaign or that first session and the next one. So the outcome of this first one will help set us up for what the voters will be donating on. And if you donated $10 since January 1st, that's the first 3 sessions that you'll be voting on. And then at the end of January, end of June, we'll be doing the second thing that we, second way we say thank you, which is if you donated $25 or more, then you get one chance to win for every $25 you donate, one chance to win one of the grand prizes. Grand prize or one of the other great prizes in our next charity raffle. The grand prize will be a copy of, actually, I don't know what the grand prize will be yet, but some of the prizes we have thus far, one of them is going to be a charity session. So I'll write something for you. We have players from the roster who have agreed to play in the game, and we'll record it for you as well, too. So we'll be playing something for some lucky winner. lucky winner. You get to play a session with us. I'll probably try and kill you with orcs. That sounds about right. In addition, I've also kicked in 2 copies of the Degenesis Rebirth Edition. I picked up a couple of those at the end of the life cycle of that game. If you are unfamiliar with it, we have a whole mini campaign we played on our charity, or sorry, our gaming marathon from 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago now. 3 years ago, I think. Yeah, because 3 years ago was that. 2 years ago was Savage Worlds. Last year was what was last year? What did we play last year for the gaming marathon? Oh, Dark Sun. Castles and Crusades, Dark Sun. That was our last gaming marathon. But in any event, 2 copies of that. You cannot get it anywhere else new. They are still in their packaging. They are perfect. So you get those and then some other great stuff. So every $25 you donate gives you 1 chance to win one of those prizes. $10 or more, which is $25. You also have a chance to, what do you call it? You also have a chance to vote on the first 6 months worth of connected charity sessions that we'll be playing. So lots of great ways to not only win some cool gaming stuff to help shape what we're playing on the channel, but to also help out some kids who could really use some help. The last thing I will say is a huge thank you for the to the players for joining me tonight. So Jeffrey, Sean, and James, thank you so much for joining me back on Magoros Prime. Congratulations on defeating the orcs, driving them off, and then finally escaping from the planet. I'm sure that's the last time you'll run into orc guys. Don't worry about it at all. So then for those listening at home, we will be back in the Magoros system in 2 weeks' time. And until then, we hope that we gave you a few hours to take your mind off of the troubles of our world and think about the troubles that our heroes are exploring as they're getting closer to that sweet, sweet treasure. And until we see you again, stay safe, stay healthy, and happy gaming.